What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with you? What's up with you? Back at it, bro. What's up with you? We see Floyd Mayweather, what, a couple of days ago, he got charged. I think he had a financial team in the court. This was something he did, what? Kited some checks. This from what, 2 years ago? The company tried to keep it out of the limelight. They didn't want the public to know. They sent calls to him. He didn't return them. They sent communications. They put all types of certified letters, and they had to go public with it. They had to go public with it. And Floyd, it looks like he's broke. It looks like he's broke. And he's been presenting this image that may have never been a real image. He may have always been a guy who was living, off his money, but he wasn't really he wasn't really in the lifestyle that he was portraying. Once again, another black man gets seduced. We talk about this all the time. The Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx, when they did that movie together, how they would go to promote that movie. They would go on the late shows. They would go on BET, and he wanted to promote. He wanted to promote his movie. And Jamie Foxx had on a neck chain and an expensive watch, rings, earrings. Jamie Foxx had on all of this stuff, right? Earrings, watch, expensive clothes, right? And Tom Cruise, right? Who you wouldn't even know it. I'm saying, he gets paid, but you didn't. I didn't know. I didn't know this guy was as rich as he is, right? I know he gets paid for his film, but I didn't know he was holding that type of money. Tom Cruise had on a t-shirt, some blue jeans, some boots, and his watch was like a plastic Timex watch. And that was it. No earrings, no jewelry. That was it. And you could see the contrast of these two men. One felt it's so important to try to display wealth. It's a certain amount of insecurity. What are they trying to prove? What are they trying to show the world? Like one guy, he's rich. He don't have to wear it on his neck. He don't have to wear it all on his clothes. He's a wealthy man. Jamie, he's got to wear it all over himself. And it looked pitiful, man. To me, it just looked pitiful when I saw the contrast. Because, I'm saying to you, like, this dude's trying so hard, And I think Tom Cruise like $600 million. Uh, other, I don't know, keep up with him. Like he probably got a fancy, he probably got fancy stuff like his cars and things like that, But the difference between the two men, like what are the difference between what both men value? He doesn't value stuff like that. He doesn't value clothes like that. He doesn't have to drape himself up. This is the Negro's problem. That is a Negro's problem where he's got to dress himself up like a Christmas tree. And it doesn't prove anything. You see these, it don't prove nothing. And it only works amongst the poor. It'll work if you're in poor areas, it'll work with them because they're poor. But when you're around money like Tom Cruise is, Tom Cruise is always around money. That won't impress them. And we got Floyd Mayweather, and he's allegedly kited some checks. And this is a guy putting it all in your face. This is a guy who comes on the social media. He's showing you off this, and he's got this Colombian chick. He's got this car, and he just came in on a private jet. And look at my earrings, look at my chain, look at my watch, and look at him fall. And look at him fall. And this is what I'm saying, man. Look at these guys. You can learn a lot from these guys. $7 million tax lien, criminal possible charges with these checks. I think it got canceled though. I think somebody said he's gonna box Pacquiao in September. Coming out of retirement to box, walking around with all that stuff, all that Gucci stuff. Oh, you seen that stuff, draped in that stuff, counting out money. And not to mention, the accountants, the lawyers, they get access to that money. A lot of that money gone, man. A lot of that money gone. And it's sad to see him go out like this. It's sad, man. He made all that money. Somebody said 1.1 billion. And now, he's gonna show off his watch. He's gonna show his stuff off. Yeah, he can probably. I mean, I don't know. He probably could scrape up a couple of $1 million. And let's give him credit. I'm gonna give him credit. He's got a lawyer, so he's being directed on how to handle these things. So maybe they're waiting. Maybe he's saying, "Don't worry about it. We'll get him. Just go ahead and get this fight, knock down this fight, and we'll take what you make, and we'll clean out all those debts." But this is a big fall, and he was putting it in everybody's face, man. He was showing off all of that stuff. And Johnny Dane, he's got the big chain, and we've already talked about that. We've already talked about how just absolutely ridiculous Negroes look running behind Johnny Dane or one of them trying to get these custom jewelry and making that man done made so much money. That man done made so much money off Negroes. Every time you look up, it's some dumb rapper, just idiot rapper getting a special piece made by this man and going on his Instagram. And just showing insecurity. And this guy, man, I think he's Vietnamese or something like that. And good Lord, this dude, he's made so much money off Negroes. And there's another one right there. You know who ain't broke? I don't think Johnny Dame is broke. That's another Negro. That's a $1.2 million neck chain. And how much money did he make off of that? And that's just one of his customers. And then when they talk about, you're talking about these boycotts and chow and the black community and money, and look at how it just flows out of the black community. I mean, this man makes this much money, 1.1 billion, and he's possibly broke. He got to go fight again. And where does the money go? It don't go to he can spend his money the way he wants to, but you talk about the black community, he don't go to, man, this money don't go to no black. It might go to it don't even do that. I was going to say it might go to a stripper. It don't even go to no stripper. It go to the strip club, to Colombian strippers. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. When you think about it, this guy is broke, or he's broke. He just got these things, these charges. And they said it was over a watch. I mean, like, this dude tried to buy a 200,000. How many watches does he have? And that's poor money management. If you talk to people with money, all they got to do is see you. If they see you with chains and earrings, and you insecure, and you draped in Gucci and stuff, they know you broke. They know that's not how rich people dress. They know you're a broke nigga trying to front, trying to flex, trying to prove something. They know you are. They actually wear that stuff too. They actually wear Gucci. They actually wear it like wear it. They ain't trying to show off. When they buy Gucci, they buy it because it's something they need and they want to wear. They actually wear it. When they get a Louis bag, they actually use it. They're going to the golf course. They're putting things in it. They're not just walking around with the bag. It's the bag is empty. They're just walking around with it. And it's one thing to be sympathetic to them. It's one thing to be sympathetic. What's up with you, great pretender? What's up with you, player? It's one thing to be sympathetic, but I can't be sympathetic with Johnny Dane sitting up in. I'm sorry, man. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. You broke, and why are you broke? And then you sitting up there, you done made Johnny Dane rich, man. Fuck this dude. You know what? Nah. I'm done. I can't. Some things go too far, man. There's limits. There's limits, man. There's limits, man. I can't. Nah, bro. Nah. You made all that bread, man, and I don't know what you was trying to prove. You flossed with all of those women, and it didn't change those. I'm telling you, man. You went all around those things. You went around all of those women and freaks, and them people didn't respect you more, bro. They used you for your money. They used you for your money. I'll give you that. Say behind on some private jets or something. They use you for your money, but you think Johnny Dane respects Floyd Mayweather? You think he could take that chain back and get what he paid for it? You think if he went back to him and said, "Hey, I gave you 1.1 million. I'm going through something right now. Can I get what will you give me for this?" You think he's gonna offer him 1.1 or just say 900,000? You think he's gonna say that, man? That man gonna say, "Man, I'll give you." He said, "You want to sell me the chain back? Okay, I'll give you 80,000. 80,000. He probably said 80,000 for that thing. And Florida say, "Man, I paid 1.1 million to you for this." He gonna say, "Yeah, but I don't want it. You wanted a chain. You selling it back to me. I'm just telling you about it's only worth about $80,000. It's only worth about 80,000. That's 80,000 in diamonds." He said, "Why would I pay a million for a chain worth 80,000. Yeah, and that's the truth. That is the absolute truth. He couldn't even get his money back if he had to. And that's what I mean by being made a fool out of. You know what, man? I know the language is hard. I know it is, but it's the truth. That's what I mean by these people make a fool out of you. You go down there and you buy some worthless ass chain, and that's worthless, man. Walking around with that big, what are you proving? That you rich? Okay, we assume you rich. We see you with your money. Why you have to wear a chain like that? And then when you need the chain, you can't even get what you want or what you need for it. Floyd Mayweather is facing felony charges for writing some bad checks. There's some other issues involving luxury rentals, and the tax lien and other things. He wouldn't know. Said most of them diamonds probably fake. He wouldn't know. But that's what I'm saying. I bought one of those chains. Obviously, I didn't buy a chain like that. I bought a chain at the those little mall places, right? You going through the mall, and I bought a chain. I just happened to have a couple of bucks, and I bought the chain. The guy, he sold it to me. I bought it. I kept it in the box. I might have wore that thing 3 times. I put that thing in a box and set it to the back. Things were going through, life happens. I was going through some situations, and I had forgot about it. And then I'm sitting there saying, damn, I need some money. And then it popped in my head. I said, oh shit, wait a minute. I went in and I found it. And I said, man, okay. So I go right back to the guy who sold it to me. And we're not the same person, the same place, same company. And I showed him the chain. He said, okay. He said, this is a little bit older design. He said, yeah, we sell this. We used to sell this, but he said, we're not selling it now. But I said, yeah, man, I bought it right here. And he said, how much did you pay for it? I said, I think I paid like 1,700 with the taxes and stuff. He said, okay. And he went in the back and he came back out. He said, okay. The older guy came out and say, I'll give you $350 cash right now. I looked at that man. I said, what? He said, 350 cash right now. I said, but I paid. He said, I don't care what you pay for it. I don't care what you pay for it. I'll give you 400. And I told him, I said, I don't know. He said, okay, forget it. Forget it. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. I was like, damn, wait a minute. This how you treat the customer? This is how you treat the customer. This is how you treat your customers. And this is how he treated his customer, man. And I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went across the street. There was this guy. He had a actual jewelry store. Um, walked in, sat down with the guy. Just so happened when nobody in there, it was him. He did diamond. He actually bought raw diamonds, and that's what he was going over. It was secure. You had to be buzzed in. He buzzed me in. I'm talking to the guy. We're talking, and he's saying, "Hold up for a minute." And I said, "Are those diamonds?" He said, "Yeah." He showed me one of them, and he said, "Hold up." And then I told him, I said, "I got this," and all of that. And before he waited, we talked. I don't know this guy. We talked another like 10 minutes, just talking, normal stuff that you would go through. And then all of a sudden, he said, "Hold up." So he got up, and he tested it. He weighed it. He came back to me and said, 2,400. I couldn't believe that. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That man told me 2,400. He said, I'm just going to melt that down. And gold goes up, right? So I said, okay, hell yeah. I said, he counted out the money right there. Boom. This man that I bought it from, like Johnny Dank, this man that sold me the chain, he wanted to give me $300 for the chain, $350. I said, pay $1,700 for this chain. I bought it from you. Then he gonna be rude like 400. And because I was like, wait, let me think of it. Oh, no, well, forget it. Go somewhere. I said, go somewhere. This is how you talk to your customers? This is how you treat your customers? Just disrespectful too, man. That little mall gold, you know what I'm saying? You guys see that stuff, man. You see that them fake shades, that cologne, all that stuff's fake. They'll have it packaged up. That's not the same. That's not the official bottle and brand. That shit's fake. So the man don't even want to buy the chain back. I go to the other man, and I hate to say, because he was a Jewish man. But look at how he treated me. Nothing but respect. He gave me what he felt the chain was worth. Because I knew it was a legitimate chain. And I said, man, I cannot believe that. Pissed me off so much, man. When I look back at that dude, I said, man, they be making fools out of these black people. They sell them that garbage. And then when they need some money, they can't even pawn that stuff. And he had a bunch of wrap chains. He had a no limit chain in there. He had a bunch of wrap chains in there. If you wanted a wrap chain, he got an OVO chain in there. It's not the real, but you know what I'm saying? He got that in there. You go in there, you pay your $4,000, $5,000 for a fake knockoff OVO chain, and then where you gonna take it? You go through a bad divorce, you need $500. Where you gonna take that OVO chain? Because they don't want it, and they certainly ain't gonna give you what you paid for it. Like the stream, brother. Support the platform. They take us for fools, man, and lots of us allow it. They put it all in our face. I mean, he did that to himself, though. All of that stuff. He putting everything in everybody's face and counting out money and talking about his private jets and all them women. The women come too. Women come with it. And look at him, man. He's going through something with a woman. She put on paperwork on his ass. See, that's what I'm saying. These guys, man, don't fall for that stuff. Don't fall for that stuff. They're not winning. You think they're winning. No, they're not. And look at him now. He got to get back in the ring at his age. And someone said, look at his daughter. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's pitiful, man. Those cars are not his. Yeah, those cars are not his. He's renting a place. These guys hire these financial people, but they don't learn from these financial people. They literally let them handle everything. So where they could say, hey, why don't you go over my finances and explain to me exactly what's happened? Oh, so what are you doing here? They don't say nothing. He just, this is the guy who handles this basketball players. Oh, he handles Kyrie Irving's finances. So they let him handle their finance. Man, them people been there taking their money and everything. Who was that? Somebody just filed suit, said the person, they agent, stole like $7 million. One of those football players. Say he stole $7 million from him. Yeah, these guys are not ready, man. They're not mature enough. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have, isn't that the old saying, a fool in his money? A fool in his money. There you look at that, Floyd Mayweather. And somebody estimated $1.1 billion. And now he running around here broke. running around here broke. And for all the black people, and I'm very serious when I say all the black people, he didn't do nothing but make everybody else rich. Who did he help? He took all his money and did what with it? Gave it away. But guess who he's depending on to let him see? That's what I'm not watching that shit, man. Guess who he's depending on to get his money back? I'm not watching that fight, that man. I'm not watching it for that. I'm not watching it because of the way when he had the bread, what did he do with it? He gave it to everybody else. But when he needs some money, where is he at? Where is he coming? And who he's showing that money off to? That's for Negro. But them people don't look at that. Who's he showing that money off to? People with money. Look at that clown stuff. But he gonna be right up in Negro's face, getting you to buy them tickets, fly out, watch Nick. And this is fun. This is the crazy thing. Negroes gonna go in debt trying to go to this fight. They're gonna do the same thing he's doing. They're gonna wear a chain. They're gonna go get a big chain. They're gonna go get them a woman that ain't really their woman. They're gonna spend money on her. They're gonna pay for a flight that's gonna take them 2 years to pay off a credit card. And they're gonna run around there and floss, and the fight gonna happen, and it's gonna be over. And they help get this man his money back. I wouldn't even that's his absolute clown show. I wouldn't even participate in no shit like that. And when you talk about financial literacy, bro, we have a long way to go, man. And this is what's gonna happen with your money. It looks like you have money, and then boom, you done went through it all. And bottle service. Hey, you come to the club, and you want a booth? Oh, $500. Bottle service, 1,500. And they say, I need another one. So they put the sparkles, and they bring another round to your table. And then in the next day, you done spent $4,500. And you balling out of control, so you ain't keeping up with it. And the next thing you know, you got no money. Next thing you know, that chick you hooked up with, she done put papers on your ass. You got to pay for that. And somebody done ran off with that chain. And them cars don't belong to you. Next thing you know, they getting repoed. And all them people who made money off of you, when you go to pick up the phone, they don't pick up. You can't get your money back. All of these cool people, all the people that you thought had your best interest, they don't pick up. And this is the truth, man. This is the truth. They don't pick up. And you thought you was flossing and all that. And I think Floyd takes care of his whole family. So, man, that's some bread there, bro. You're right. A.G. Lowe says in America, financial literacy isn't taught in school. You have to go and get that information. You're right. You are exactly right. And yeah, he says, well, he can't read. Well, he struggles to read. But now hold up. This is where we have to be fair. He is a boxer. And you don't have to be able to read to box. Now, his poor money management, that's where you get into, that's where a lot of people say you need to have your degree. You need to complete college before somebody should give you $1 million. Why? Just the actual experience and the routine, it creates a dynamic where you won't squander that money. And they've said that a lot of rich people, they won't give their kids any money till they finish college. They could give it to them, but they don't know what to do with it. And this is Floyd. I think Floyd dropped out of school, started boxing, I think, at 14? And here come the vultures, man. Here come the people. All those football players. Let me tell you something. Every one of them football players, them NBA guys, like vultures. Johnny Danes and people like him, real estate agents. They just waiting on these clowns, bro. I watched one of those football players. He was buying a property in L.A. I think it was like $20 million, and I saw his agent, man, and it was pitiful, man. I said, look at this Negro. I said, look at this dumb Negro making somebody else rich. They do it all the time, brother. He's coming back to hunt him. A fool and his money. You look at the Warren Buffetts, the Bill Gates, the Bezos, none of them dress like none of them do this. None of them do this. And who's he proving something to? I'm saying, he's proving this. You know who his market is, right? This is for black people. That's why he's dressed like this. You can't convince me he's trying to prove anything to other communities. They don't look at it the same. They look at him as a buffoon. They will tell you in a minute, people with money, they'll say, well, why would I want to put $1 million on my neck? I can put it in the markets. There's things I can do with it. I know how to flip it. I know how to, within a year, double it. Why would I want to put money on my neck? And it's not even safe. Like, it's not, that just draws people to you. Why would, yeah. Why? That just brings people who could do you harm. So that's another reason you don't put it on your neck. And it's the thing, he said the hood, they guys like Floyd, the last place they want to be considered like is the hood. He probably drives down there, but now he don't. I've never seen him in the hood. Yeah, and he's lost his bread, man. And this is sort of like poetic justice because all he did was stunt. And in a lot of ways, by this happening to him, it's a good lesson to the people who watched all that stunt and say, hey man, you really shouldn't do that. There's a video on YouTube says the art of selling to the Negro. It's plain. It's the plan implemented and still going strong. Yeah. 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 The people that they go and buy their houses from, their cars from, their jewelry from, wouldn't even let them in their gated communities. The only reason they're dealing with them is because the amount of money. It ain't so much they're making a profit. They're making this is you sell Floyd Mayweather one of those cars, you make enough you make enough profit off of him. It's like 4 months, a quarter's worth of profit just off of him. Because he's a guy who say he don't care. I want everything on it. They're like, okay, so I want give me everything you got. You know how much commission they get for that? They're like, okay. All right. Now there's another package. It's not available to just anybody. You a preferred customer. How about and he said, give it to me. Give it to me. And they give it to him. They give it to him. And you go to Miami and you get that booth and you paying ridiculous amount of money and you getting bottles sent over there. And women are coming over there, introducing themselves and going back to the room with you. That's going to cost money. And you on the Instagram thinking you flexing like, man, everybody want to live like this. I disagree with that, brother. I don't want to live like that. And this is another burden. This is another burden for a black man because the white man, he doesn't have to live like, he don't have to dress like that. He doesn't have to show his wealth off. In the black community, in some circles, let's be for real, you're required to do that. You're required to dress like that. You have to overdress, overspend. And what does it get you in the long run? You see what I'm saying? Just get you broke. And no, let me say this because don't get it twisted. I didn't say, I mean, you should be modest, but you can wear this stuff. But why don't you buy affordable? Why don't you make it affordable? That's all I'm saying. That I'm not saying don't go out there and do the things that you want to do. I'm saying that this is ridiculous, and the amount of money they said 1.1 billion. I mean, when you just think about that, he had that much money. I mean, if you add up all his purses, but reckless spending, man. Just reckless spending in private jets and buying out the whole uh, top floor and throwing money at the strippers and giving these women money. You know what I'm saying? You know how he was doing. And child support and taking care of your family and taking care of your fighters and all of that stuff. And at a time like this, right? You see they're saying a Asian boycott. Look at this Negro. Look at this Negro. You just had a 14-year-old boy shot in the back. But look at this Negro. He couldn't wait to run down there and take a picture with Johnny Dane and show off his big chain. This is a telling sign, man. Yep. And nobody. I mean, well, I'm surprised. I didn't know. I know he go broke. I didn't know he would go broke. Now I knew that there's the money or whatever you spend the money, but and then one thing that you got to understand, Floyd, when you retire, you spend more money because you're not working. You're not working out, so you do more. So the money goes. 3 days ago, brother. Like the stream, brother. Reach down there and hit the like, man. Support the platform. Well, just it's you got to spend what you can afford. When you say the Insta and the social media, they really make people flex a lot, and you really need to only spend what you can afford. We're trying to figure it out, man. We'll see. Like you say, he's got money, but why is he fighting again? If he's got 40 million a year, why don't he pay his tax lien? Why does he have a $7 million lien? And why did two checks bounce? And they contacted him several times. So if he got all his money, why didn't he just pay it before? They didn't go. That wasn't the first thing they did. That was not the first thing they did. And these bad checks, man, you could go to jail for that. So if you got money, why would you sit up? What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Okay, you kited some checks, you take care of them. You don't wait till it goes in front of a judge and all of that. But he got money. That's usually these guys the guys in the chat box, bro. They don't know. They're just this is sad, man. A lot of people are sad to see Floyd Mayweather go down like this. They was looking at him, a guy who dropped out 14. He was undefeated. Uh, he was doing exhibition. He was getting money. I think he fought some guy. A couple of exhibitions. He was on the WWF. He made a lot of money. Man, he's man. But it was sort of disturbing that he kept stacking the money. And it's like, what's the point, man? Okay, we know you got money, damn. Just stacking and stacking and stacking. And people would say, like I said, people who have money would say it's beyond. Why would I put that much money on my neck when I can put it in the markets? Or I can invest it in a way where there's a return. So I still have the money, but now I'm getting money for my investments. No, I'm gonna put it on my neck. And I don't blame Johnny Dane. I'd be smiling. You know how much money he made off of selling that chain, man? He sold the chain for 1.1 million. What would you say his profit was on that? What was his profit? Probably about 300,000. Probably about 300 after the cost. I don't know. I wouldn't even say that. Man, I hate to say it. I say he made about 600,000 off that chain. He went into his labor and all of that, but the actual diamonds and stuff, that stuff ain't worth nothing. That stuff ain't worth nothing. You gotta live within your means, man. A guy, Barry Sanders, the football player, Barry Sanders. This is a guy he did not like the limelight, right? He didn't like being in front of the camera. He did it, but he didn't care for it, right? It just wasn't his thing. He always wanted to play football. When that guy got his signing bonus, he put it in, he took his signing bonus and put it in the locker. And they said the team had to contact him after about, I don't know, 2 months. They did an audit and they 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 came up to Barry and said, the team president wants to talk to you. So he goes up and they said, he's talked to him, everything. He said, hey, the signing bonus, did you ever deposit that? And he said, Barry Sanders said, oh, you know what? It's in my locker. And he said, you left it in your, he said, yeah. He said, I signed it. Yeah, you guys, I signed my signing bonus and I just put it in my life. He said, "Yeah, can you go ahead and deposit it so we can get out, we can audit our." And he said, okay. And I think it was like a $12 million signing bonus, man. The man, that's what I'm talking about. That's a man who understands money. He's not trying to throw his money away. That's a man who understands money and he stays within his means. And he's not trying to buy this and buy that and overpay for this and put a big chain on my neck and walk around with a big chain on my neck and go to the NBA game and with a big chain on my neck. I saw Obama. Obama was at the championship game. He didn't have no damn chain on his neck. The Obamas are rich. Donald Trump is rich. Like we said, he's got a Louis store in Trump Towers. He's got a Gucci store. He's got a lot of luxury stores in Trump Towers. He don't even wear that stuff. They can't give him that stuff. In fact, Donald Trump, you going to come out your pocket. Donald Trump going to say, okay, I'll wear your hat. You want me to wear that Louis Vuitton hat? Break bread. And he a billionaire. It's just a completely different way people see the world. You know what I mean? The Negro sees the world and wants to give his money away. A Donald Trump, the rich guy, he sees the opportunity to make money. Not only am I going to have this Louis Vuitton, but I'm going to get Louis to pay me money to have it. And that's why he's broke, man. And all of this, he's not broke. Why is he in the news? He's in the news, brother. These are not no blogs. This man's he's in Associated Press. He was in a court proceeding. There's a tax lien out there. He got money like that, why don't he go ahead and take care of those bills? And this is sort of a payback for putting it all in your face, man. He sat there and he stunted and he flexed on the gram. And this sort of like a payback for him doing that. He said, "You talk like a poor person. I'm broke, bro. I'm like Floyd Mayweather. I'm broke." Like the stream, man. Support the platform, man. What we doing? Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. It's Sunday. We want to catch up. And we can learn. You can learn a lot from guys like Floyd. Take care of your money, man, and stop flexing. And then ask yourself, why is it so important to flex? Why? And also notice that most people, the only people who flex is these Negroes because they're trying to prove something. See, I know why they do it. They're trying to prove to the world that they have some type of value. And you see this with a Floyd Mayweather. You don't see you don't see Jeff Bezos doing this. They showed Jeff Bezos, he was at some Jeff Bezos was at some festival, music festival. He had on a Walmart T-shirt, a jean jacket, and the jean. Somebody looked it up. All that stuff was right out of Walmart. Or it was either Walmart or Target. And he's a billionaire. Now his wife, she had on designer stuff, but she's a lady. But he didn't have on no stuff like that. All these cars, all these watches, all of this flossing and flexing, that stuff will come back to haunt you, man. You got to watch your money. You got to have a budget. You got to live within your means, especially when you retire. You really got to live on a budget because you don't have money coming in like that. You might have I don't think Floyd has a pension. So if you're a retired football player, you have a pension, but you still have to watch your money. What's up with you, Joey?
What up, Pat? What up? Yeah. Flexing it's in our culture. Part of us as black people. We wanna we come from poverty situations and we wanna show, our wealth in the wrong ways. You know what I'm saying? Even overseas they got this thing called dandelions, I think it's called, where a group of people they had real what can you say? It's like poverty. They in poverty and they buy these expensive suits and they walk around and they peacock and they show off they attires and stuff and they got a little parade. They walk down the streets with their suits on. That's just in our culture, Platt. I understand that, but what we got to seem to understand is that we got to show our wealth in other places besides just Hellcats and jewelries and sneakers and stuff like that. We got to get past that. You know what I'm saying? Because
in the process, Joey, we make every other group rich but black people.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you say group economics, that's what people say, group economics. It's like these Negroes, they can't wait to make everybody else rich.
Instead of making each other rich, and we can keep it in with ourselves, because Louis Vuitton and Gucci, Prada, all these companies been around for years. But
those are all Italian designers. And I don't, nobody want to hear it. Many people say that they're racist.
They don't want us to wear. They feel like when we put it on, we make their brand decrease instead of increase it, because the way that we wear it, unlike other people that wear it. But I don't believe in that, because, especially like with Louis Vuitton, with Dapper Dan, you know what I'm saying? For years, he been taking their clothes and making it, different out there in New York and helping, designers and rappers and people like that with different designs. And then they took him on, so they take from us, but they don't want us to really profit off of it. If it makes sense, they want to take our culture, our swag, everything that we done built, but they don't want us to capitalize off of it, which it's been like that forever. But with black people, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? We had FUBU, we had Cross Colors, 40 Acres and a Mule. I feel like we need to bring that back out and start. Well, they try to start FUBU back up, but people was clowning it. You know what I'm saying? But niggas just still wear the same Gucci sneakers from 30 years ago, the same designs. You know what I'm saying? But with Floyd, I don't know. I said he should have bought a mall and put, just like Donald Trump, put a Louis Vuitton or a Gucci in the mall, had his own mall, put a movie theater in there. He would have capitalized off of that. It's Mayweather. He would have had his own.
But he gotta be. He needs to. He's not a business man. He's not a business.
But he's surrounded by business people. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that man is illiterate. He can't read. Well, this is the time that he could have took the time throughout his retirement to read and learn. You know what I'm saying? You got kids.
I don't think he reads good. I wouldn't say he's illiterate.
I don't think he can read at all. I don't think
Yeah,
Floyd can
I
read.
think he can. He can. I
I,
think he can read. He can
he
read a little
barely
bit.
can pronounce words. Like that
Yeah, but
line.
Joey, I think he did read he went on a Breakfast Club, one of them, and
He couldn't pronounce stars and
no,
stripes.
but he was reading.
But this the thing though, Platt. That's not reading. That's like a third. My kids can read better than him probably. Like that's not good. And you a businessman?
Well, he's not a. Well. He
No,
owns a
Platt. He
gym.
calls
I
himself
think.
he calls
Uh,
himself a businessman.
oh, okay.
Mayweather says I'm a businessman. He was flexing where he said he bought all them all them property in New York. I'm a businessman and this and that. He considers himself a businessman, but yet you can't read. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I'm saying is black men. Like we take the wrong things and trying to compensate with the things we lack of. Floyd, you can't read officially. I don't know, whatever in your head, whatever. You could be dyslexia, whatever the situation, but that's still not a reason why he's signing contracts. He ain't reading what he's signing. He losing all his watches and cars and clothes. I'm not here to punch on Floyd, but I'm just saying this is a learning experience. And what did I tell you months ago, Platt, when we talked about this? I say when guys start going broke, they start flexing even more. I grew up around guys like that. Every time they come home from jail, they broke, they start trying to flex more. Buying shit they ain't supposed to be buying. Buying cars they know they ain't, you know what I'm saying? Putting in chicks' names and getting it repoed and stuff like that. Like, nigga, you broke. It's okay. Black men. If you broke, it's okay. Regroup.
Yeah, but when somebody is when somebody that like they can't have money, and what I mean is if they have they say they hit at the casino for 80,000.
Yeah.
Before the day they hit, they was living off a credit card, like eating off the cash advance or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay, so they was check to check. And then they hit, that person is probably gonna burn through that money. They're probably gonna scoot through that money pretty quick.
But the thing is, Platt, if he was even financially literate, even if he ain't regular literacy, he would have knew like, oh, this money I'm spending this type of money. Even the average person, take Floyd out of it. The average person, your certain income each month. You know your bills. You know how much you're gonna spend to eat. If you got kids, you gotta pay tuition. You gotta clothes, sneakers, whatever you gotta do. You're not gonna sit up here and start buying a $200,000 watch just because you can. Like, no, bro. Even if I got 100,000 saved up in my savings, right, Platt? I'm not about to take that money and just splurge it just because I can. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with I feel like most black people. We live until Friday. We rob Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? Taking out stupid ass loans you ain't gotta take out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why. I had to learn it. I had to learn. Platt, I had to learn. I've been there at a young age. I was a young man buying, but then I had to learn that my money need to make money for me. You know what I'm saying? Buy property, do it the right way, learn from my father, and I'm gonna teach my son and my daughter like how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But Floyd, he's the only guy that had money out his family. He's the guy. He ain't got nobody to say, Floyd, sit down. Stop. You can't spend his money. You see how he talked to his pop? He disrespect his pop in front of everybody.
Yep.
Can't talk to this nigga. He's a hothead. And the nigga with money you can't tell a nigga that got money nothing. Kanye said it the best. When I get money, you can't tell me nothing. And that's how I feel like with most black men. You can't tell them, you can't say, yo, bro, stop tricking. Them hoes gonna be there. Go trick.
Why these guys? Why do they go to the strip clubs and they get all of these dancers, right? And then they mess around and get them pregnant. Why do they think that the women are wrong when the women drag their ass to court?
They think that they're gonna treat them right. They gonna treat him the same way. That's all.
No,
You
no, I'm
know.
serious. Like you don't even know this person. Like you met her in Miami, you paid her for her time.
Yeah.
You guys hung out. You paid. You was buying. She was buying stuff off of you, living in your place, driving your car. You was taking care of her, and a baby happened. But you think that she gonna deal with it? We gonna work this out. I know. All right, this is the amount of money. I think this is fair. We gonna work this out. They think, and that woman ain't thinking about you. That woman go right down there, put your ass on papers.
Yeah, that's the average woman. She ain't even if you a regular nigga that work at a factory job, nigga. She want that check, nigga. Like y'all ain't together anymore. She gonna get you for what you get, and you got a responsibility, and you gotta pay. What you gonna keep crying? Why you put me on child support, nigga?
Yeah.
You know what type time she was on, especially if you one of them trick ass niggas.
Yep.
She want your paper. It's about the papers.
Mm-hmm. How much money you think the jeweler made off of that chain right there?
You probably made about 800,000.
Wow.
These niggas not buying. These jewelry's not even real. Plat. I went to the diamonds
Well,
district out of
no,
New
I don't
York.
think I think now
These
let's
niggas,
wait a minute. Let's
they
not.
getting these lab bought diamonds.
Wait a minute now. Hold
These
on,
ain't
Joy.
real.
We can't do that. Now, Joy, we can't do that one now.
Plat. These jewelries it be fake, bro.
Joy, did
I,
you did
I
man it?
just
Now
seen
come on, Floyd. He
chains,
ain't gonna
Plat.
do that. Now come on, Joy. Floyd. He may not be
Plat.
to
They be
you. I
finessing
understand.
these
Now look,
dudes.
I
They
say
be.
he can read. I think he read a little bit, and also I'm not saying he's not.
I know he could probably
He's
read a
not
little
that
bit.
dumb. No, Joy. Nobody's that dumb to pay $1.1 million for a chain that's like you said, not real. Come on, man. Now you
Plat,
just flat out.
Plat. The
No,
rapper
Joy.
Lil Baby bought an AP watch, and that shit was fake. And he spent 500,000 for it. The watch came out to only be about $100. These niggas, they not Plat. They just got money and they want to spend it. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes don't really go get that looked at and all that. And half of these diamonds and jewelry now is lab made. Moistenites, they saying now. I was out the diamond
I don't
district,
even know
Plat.
if you can do that. I think that's
No, you
actually
can't.
illegal to Joy. I think if you sell that chain, if all that glass in there is fake, and you saying that it's worth 1.1 million, and even though Floyd is a grown man, I think he can arrest you for that. I think that's uh fraud.
No, you
I don't think
probably
you can.
can
No, I don't
sue
think
for
you can
that.
sell
Yeah.
that thing fake. If it's fake like that, you can't. I don't know if you might be able to do it. I just don't see how. Man, that's crazy, man.
That's what in the whole jury thing. What's going on now, Platt, is that a lot of these jurors is starting to go at each other because they using each other's name to sell watches and rings and stuff, and come to find out it's fake. Every juror, Jacob the jeweler, Johnny Dane, he just got caught up in a situation. They was saying he was selling fake jewelry. Like all these dudes, lab made diamonds, moistenites, and all that. And
It,
it's, they take the little diamond tester and it's passing.
he paid him 1.1 million for the chain, but if you really want to be on, diamonds are actually worthless, right? We can
Exactly.
okay. So if you look at what the 10K whatever and you weigh it, it's only gonna weigh out to probably what 350, something like that, 350,000.
150 probably the most.
150. Okay, so then you got craftsmanship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got his name. So you're right. He made probably about 800.
Mm-hmm.
And look at how happy he is. Can you see? And he makes so much money off these Negroes. But look at him.
Ah. They want to fly, they will be fly. They with the Johnny Day. You know what I'm saying? Got their teeth, got a grill, got the watch, got the chains. I mean, listen, I've been through all that, man. I had to grow up out of that. That don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Nothing. All them cars, clothes, all that stuff. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. And I ain't no hater. Like everybody's saying, you broke. Y'all broke. Y'all know. Yeah, you broke too. We all broke damn near compared to these niggas. But we could tell when a nigga going broke though. Shit. And it's okay. Like I ain't about to sit up here and really punch on Floyd. But he need to get his shit together, man. He retired. He supposed to be with his feet kicked up. Too old to be getting punched on, bro. You fighting Mike Tyson next? I'm not watching that fight, Platt. I'm
Is it
not
gonna be
watching that, man.
Tyson or Pacquiao?
It's gonna be packed, then it's probably gonna be Tyson. But either way, I don't want to see him fight. Like that's it.
Joy,
Damn.
how many regular people, and let's be for real, black people, right? I'm talking about they ain't rich, right? How many of them gonna go in debt trying to run down there to that fight?
I don't know. Well, what's the bet on that though? Like, it's going to be a drawer. He's not. Floyd
No, no,
Mayweather
no. I'm saying flying down there
flying
to
down
where,
there, going
getting the
to
tickets, getting the hotel room. You know the prices are gonna be ridiculous, right?
like
And
20,000 for
yeah,
floor
and you
seats.
know you gotta have a chain, Joy. You know you gotta wear a chain. You gotta have what you said that watch, that thing you just said that he got that was fake. AP,
Moisturize, yeah, AP watch,
got AP, you got
Audemars Piguet.
$2,000 chain, you got your Gucci, you got your Fits, and you got the tickets, whatever the tickets going for $2,000 for the tickets to make Floyd rich. Well, you ain't really making him rich, you're making other people, the stadium and all of that. But you want to see your boy Floyd. It's sad, bro. And it's like we fall for this game over and over again, man. I'm sorry, Floyd. After Floyd bought that chain from him, I will not be supporting Floyd.
Oh damn, Platt.
Nah, man, and we got to stop just being stupid, man. We just keep doing dumb shit, man. Why would I go out and spend? Joy, I certainly don't have any money, but go talk to some people with money.
Yeah, we maintain it. We all right.
Yeah, no, go talk to somebody with money and ask them what you do with 1.1 million. What would you do with 1.1 million right now?
Probably buy some property, invest it,
Mm-hmm.
Wi-Fi, or you know what I'm saying?
Ask them would they buy some type of chain or something like a chain for the
Nah, they
neck.
don't care for that. Nah. They'll buy a Starbucks and flip it
Yeah.
and do something out of that. Like they ain't about to buy no clothes and chains and jewelry and all that. But that's all he knows though. Platt, he been doing this for years, and his whole identity is money. When your whole identity is money, and I'm talking about, I've seen this in personal situations from guys I know up and down the East Coast. When your whole identity is I get money, and when you start to go broke, it's like they start to malfunction. They start acting like Dame Dash. Talking
Mm-hmm.
about my sneakers still clean. I'm still the freshest. Wanna
Yeah.
jive talk with niggas. I've been
We
with niggas.
we messed up with that.
Hey Platt, listen, I've been around, especially New York
And
guys.
Joey, it's pitiful to see him.
What?
It's pitiful to see Dame Dash going out like the way he's going out.
But Platt, I'm telling you, I've seen guys just like Dame, older guys, just like him, still trying to keep up with the Joneses. I still fly. I don't wear the same sneakers every day. I pop tags. Nigga, you broke. Your
Well,
teeth is gone. Your health is you can barely walk. And you trying to be fly. No, take your dumb ass to the doctors. That's where your money need to go.
Well, that's where he really gonna get broke, don't you?
Hey, shit, you might as well go broke that way. Take care of your health.
And even with insurance, let me tell you something. In the hospital, even though you got insurance, they'll say, okay, your surgery is tomorrow. And they'll come out there and say, the doctor wants to use these medicines, but they're not approved by your insurance carrier. And so we take MasterCard, Visa.
Damn.
Yeah, you have to pay for that, man.
You gotta pay. If your insurance don't cover that.
Yeah, this is not your hospital bill. These two, they're not on your insurance. Pay for them now out your pocket, and then you're gonna get your hospital. Oh, that's coming. That's coming.
It is. You gotta pay it. Or not. Hey, they ain't supposed to turn you around, but shit, I done heard niggas get turned around. They ain't see you. And Tabor, come on, Tabor. Like, come on, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need somebody to sit somebody down and be like, all right, bro. Like, cool out. You going broke. It's okay. But it's always that one homie in the hood that be like, no, he be all right. He can keep getting money. You only live once. Nigga, you living right now. You got to take care of your responsibilities. and don't let you have kids. You got to take care of your babies. Like, I don't know, man. The niggas be right there. Hey, Joey, damn, man, you always saying something. You always. I'm the only person trying to help you. Niggas just let niggas fall to the, just feed niggas to the flame. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I gotta be the bad guy. And then later on, the nigga come back around like, yeah, Joe, you was right. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, you should. Put that bread up, bro. Stack. No, I got flex. Go ahead. Go ahead, play.
Go ahead, Amber.
How you doing, Amber?
Say, man, it ain't no damn Amber. This King Jacob, man.
Oh, that's Jake. Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Jake? Jake,
what's that?
Jacob.
Here we go with the tricky.
Yeah, I have no time for profanity and nonsense, brother. I have no idea. Why do you want to come up here?
Cause y'all beating up my boy Floyd, man. Come on, let me tell you something.
Not beating up on him.
Go ahead, man. Make your point.
Google.
No. Make your point about Floyd. Now he's already in the news. He's been charged for 2 felony counts of bad checks. He's got a $7 million tax lien. So we know something's going on with him financially. Googling his net worth, that's just a waste of time. Now go ahead and make your point about Floyd.
I didn't say that. I said annually income. Google say 20, 40 million a year that the guy make annually.
Why is he being charged with these?
Well, first of all, if you have money, you got to have your lawyer take care of it. First of all, you don't deal with stupidity or, you know, you got to let the lawyer. First of all, $200,000 check, man. Floyd wiped his ass with that. Like, come on, brother.
Well, why don't they pay it?
It was 2024. Like, come on. Then y'all talking about old stuff. Come on.
Writing bad checks, that's not good, bro.
Yeah.
Dealing with back taxes, you send your lawyer to take care of it. You know? I'm telling you how rich people move. First of all,
no, they don't.
Not rich.
First of all, I'm trying to make a point, Platt. Let me go out here and make it. And y'all can.
No profanity, brother. Please, you got away with one. Come on.
That's all. But listen,
look, bro, you know I'm gonna let you do this.
I respect that. I respect that.
I don't think people like. Go ahead, Jacob.
First of all, when a person is broke with fleets of million cars, he starts selling them. When a person is broke, he sell properties. He sell things to make money to get out of his debt or broke. If you don't see a rich person selling fleets of Bentleys, fleets of Rolls Royces that he owned, the guy is not broke. That's just a small example to just judge to the stupidity that I hear
collect that
going on right now.
They collect all they cars. They don't sell their stuff, bro.
He have enough a fleet of cars that it won't even hurt that $7 million debt. That's what I mean about a person being broke. If a person is broke, he sell things. It have not been reported that guy have sold not one car, so he's not broke. Come on,
Jacob. He doesn't own those cars.
Some of them people is suing him for them cars too, Jake.
That's a lot. First of all, he got multiple business. Google say the guy makes 40 million annually, man. So how can you broke when Google is where you go to get real news, not fake news?
Nah,
Google said the guy is annually make 40 million a year. Then that guy, come on, he's not gonna have fleets of cars.
So let's add it up then, Jacob.
He's not gonna have fleets of cars that he rent. That's just stupidity. Like
but Jacob, why is people suing him for their money that he ain't paying up then?
Because they broke. It's a quick look. What y'all talking about is $200,000 check.
See, Platt. This what I'm saying, Platt.
You talking about if you do your research, if you're talking about what you're talking about, states facts. They suing the guy for $200.
When you retire, you gonna jump back on that rig after you done made all the money and you said you done? You gonna jump back on
that? is clarify what y'all talking about. Floyd is broke.
I got you.
Floyd
They
is
hang
broke.
with this guy, and
I
they
got
hate
Floyd,
you.
on this guy.
Floyd
They
Ain't
is
no
hating on him.
broke.
one,
Okay.
ain't
Okay,
no one sticking their neck out and
Jacob,
saying this guy is broke.
Jacob, Floyd is broke. Okay, deal with it.
And it's okay.
If y'all call that broke,
Oh
y'all
God, here we
is the
go.
definitions of broke. Y'all definition broke is
Hey,
Oh my
Joy,
God.
Joy, if he took both of them
y'all
chains,
call
if he
it
took both
broke.
of those chains back to Johnny Dane or whatever, if he took them chains
He
back,
haven't sold
how,
the
how
$18
much
million
money?
check he owned. I
How
mean,
much
the watch he
money?
owned.
How much money do you think he would get if he took both of those chains back? We know he
They're
paid
supposed to be one per 1 point something, right?
1.1 million was paid to get them. How much you think he could, if he took them back to the people who sold it to him? How much money you think they give him?
For what I hear, when Johnny Dang, when people sell back his merchandise, he give him a fraction of what he paid.
Damn.
So he
Oh,
might only
But,
get probably get 300.
but if
Probably.
we talking realistic, the
$300,000.
guy
So hold
owned
on.
an $18 million watch. What is y'all
Hold, hold,
talking about?
hold up. $300,000 of 1.1 million, and he's smiling. And I bet you, that's what I'm saying. I said, man, that man ain't thinking about it. Man, his man smiling. He got your money, but he ain't gonna treat you the same way you in there trying to get your money back.
All of that's fun and
That's
games, but
business. That's business. Like,
the
you know what
guy
I'm
You ain't
saying?
even
haven't
supposed to
sold.
buy.
The guy
You're
haven't
not even
reported
supposed to
sold
buy.
his $18 million.
You're not even supposed to buy jewelry like that. That customized. That's garbage. That's not even real jewelry.
They don't, like we said, the all with the moissanite and all the diamonds. Diamonds ain't really hitting like how they used to. It's that gold and all that where the money is at. You know what I'm saying? What is attached to? But the average person at this time of point, like, it's okay, Jacob. That's what I'm saying. It's always the guy.
I'm
There's always a
his
couple
brother.
guys that be right there with their
Listen
homie. You see your homie going broke, and you like,
to
nah, he be
me,
all right.
brother.
He still got
I
some
know
cars. He still
bullshit.
got some clothes. He
I
going
know, I
broke.
know, I know fake news when I hear it, brother. That's
Oh, it
all,
says
bro.
fake news. All right, I got you.
Okay. Well, I hope.
So all these people
I hope
lying.
that.
Like,
Haven't reported. Listen
I hope.
to me.
I hope
The,
the
the
charges
guy
are
have
fake.
not reported selling his $18 million
You
watch
done
that
said
he
that three
owned.
times, brother. You done said that three
Well, that's
times.
broke. When you go broke, you try to sell things.
He
I
is
mean, that's
broke.
just
oh, so you admitted
black
that? Yeah,
folk
he going
nature.
broke.
That's black
Okay.
folk. That's black folk nature. When we go broke, we start selling things. Come on, man.
Yeah, that supposed to be good, Jake. That's bad, good brother. That's
That's a
bad,
bad
bro.
investment too,
Oh
man.
my God, yo,
That's like
niggas.
losing money on the investment. You
No,
invest at
he
one
haven't
point.
sold it yet. That's what.
You invest 1.1 million,
That's bad.
and your return is you get 300,000. That's you go and buy some property, and after a year or 2 years, you want your money back, but you can only pull 300 from the property. That's a bad investment. Chain was a bad investment. It was just a stupid investment. Nobody in their right mind would spend that on something like a chain, a necklace that you can't really wear. You can't wear that type. What if somebody robs you? What if somebody tries to harm you? So you know what I'm saying? You really can't even wear that. It's just and I don't blame that
That's why
dude,
he
man.
got
If
bodyguards.
I sold him that chain, I'd be back there smiling too, bro.
But what y'all feel realize?
You gotta get some sleep, Jacob. All this yarning, bro.
Cause I'm not gonna. Y'all can't get me riled up on stupidity. Listen to me,
Oh, it's make you sleepy. Go ahead.
because this guy, if he's still scheduled to fight Pacquiao, the boxer, he's on this year making 300 million. What 45 minutes?
I don't know if he's
Just
gonna
that
make.
fight alone.
I don't even think they're gonna
Just
give
that fight alone.
Man, that's
He
first.
already made.
all
He
right,
already
brother.
made that purse. He already made that purse
No,
before.
he
Come
has.
on, man.
He may have done that in the past, but I'm talking about now. He's not gonna get that type of money.
Well, once again, if he's still scheduled to fight that fight later on this year,
Floyd
even
Mayweather.
150 million, even
Floyd
150 million.
Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is right on the cusp of fighting kangaroos. I mean, he's not. Who wants to see him box? That's A. Pacquiao. We'll see Pacquiao box. These are two old men. This is becoming a circus. He might as well fight a fucking kangaroo. He probably would get more attention. I don't know where he's going to get this big purse from. Where? Now, and after him being broke, that's going to hurt people. They ain't going to have they want to watch that.
That whole attraction came and went, boy.
Man, Mike Tyson older than him and got a $40 million purse. Hell you talking about, bro? Mike Tyson 60 years old and got a $40 million purse.
You think he could do it
with Jake Paul, right?
I'm going to say this for the last time, brother. No profanity. All right?
And Floyd
still
that's
why, hold on. That's why I don't want you keep doing
60
this, man.
60-year-old. I'm not even going to cuss when I make my point.
You going to repeat it again?
No, you just listen.
You done said it twice. You going to say about Mike Tyson? And that's because of the other guy. Mike got his money. He went against the guy. They thought he might be have a chance to knock that guy out. And that's because of Mike Tyson. People, they have memories of Mike. Floyd, this is a bad deal for Floyd. And Floyd, all of this stuff is getting criminal now. You can't tell me he's not paying
$200,000. $200,000.
Do you realize that man can go to jail for 24 years?
First of all, you just can't tell.
You realize they will put him in jail for not paying them taxes? Nobody playing, man. This man, something's going on with him financially.
And I don't understand why they don't understand this. Platt, like, writing bad checks, not paying taxes, back child support. Like, nigga, this not good.
Yeah, bro. And then all
this
that
not
shit,
good, Jacob. What are we doing?
All of that add up too. All of that add up. Like you can't escape. You may think you good, but it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Let me know when y'all finish, man.
No, but this is my thing. Now I was gonna say this to Jake real quick. Hey, Jacob, you
I got my woman. I got my wife here, and I don't even argue with her. So yeah, let me know when y'all speak.
We talk, Jacob.
Talking y'all voice like females.
Let
me know when y'all done.
All right,
just let me know when y'all
I got you. You heard it the first time.
Somebody in the chat said this guy sounds stupid, but he wants to come up and do this. So but he, we're going to entertain him for a while. But I got you. Don't worry about it. You'll probably be going to the dungeon, but go ahead, Joyce.
Be broke down there.
Hey, Jacob, don't start punching on them, Jake. Cool out. I know you about to act like Floyd.
I ain't gonna be broke in the dungeon. I tell you that. But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if you got a homie, right, Jacob, and you see that he got bad child support, bad taxes, he writing bad checks, all this stuff is just accumulating on him. You not gonna tell your man like, oh, bro. You and he's still out here trying to flex and show off watches. You ain't gonna pull him to the side, be like, yo, bro, you gotta get it together. Like as a black man to another black man, you ain't gonna try to help him. You're not trying to play him, call him a broke ass nigga. I'm not saying that, but you're not gonna say nothing to him.
Well, I'm gonna say to him because it seems like you insinuating on Floyd. If Floyd can prove that he's making 20 million, 40 million a year, I'm not gonna say nothing to my partner because I'm not gonna listen to people that Floyd haven't even went to court to show his evidence. Like y'all just jumped the gun and don't even understand how criminal court work. You just because someone have an allegation against you, you still have to show proof. And trying to show proof to throw someone under the bus that haven't even been to court yet, haven't even legally got charged with this crime, y'all sound stupid to me in a sense of, do y'all need to go see? Whoever don't understand, you have to go to court to be legal.
That's prosecuting him, but we sound stupid.
Who said he haven't been prosecuted? This is allegations. This is allegations. Period.
We never said he was guilty, though. Nobody
exactly.
We said he's been charged, and he has been.
To answer your question, if I have a friend, you're right. I'll be sticking on his side because he's showing me he's making $20-40 million a year. And I'm not just gonna be a friend just to hear allegations and throw my friend under the bus when I clearly see my partner's making money. I'm not gonna do that to him. And he haven't went to court for this for the taxes. He haven't went to court for taxes. He haven't went to court for no $200,000 watch. I mean, we crucify our own community.
Here we go.
Oh
No,
my
this is just
God,
my opinion.
no.
This is just my
Jacob,
opinion.
Jacob,
I
This is
got
just
you,
my
Jay.
opinion.
I got
It's
you,
my
bro.
come on,
opinion. My opinion. See how y'all interrupt me? We out here opinion.
No, you good,
So
bro.
we crucify our own community without just due, without no going to no court to justify or crucify. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel
We
about
don't float. And
the
I'm
$1
gonna
million he owed with child support,
tell
Jay?
the cat as a good friend. I can't get on my friend, but unless he went to court
So
and
you let your
taxes
man
have been
crash out.
proven, as taxes have been proven that he haven't paid it, he have show me evidence of proof before I crucify someone. That's my point, man.
Okay,
But
well, that's your point. We're going to continue to talk about he was charged. In addition, there's a $7 million lien. So that's it. But if I was him, I'd be concerned about that tax lien. They'll put now that bounce check. Maybe they'll work with him on that, but that they don't work. That tax lien, you finna go to jail, brother.
and you know the other thing is, Platt, that he's suing all these people that he was praising not too long ago for bread that he trying to say they stole from him because
Oh,
they
now you
already
trying to
told him.
sue people. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Makes
and they
sense.
try to tell him like, Floyd, you gotta chill, stop spending all this money. But that mindset, just like Jacob, I'm making 400,000. I'm gonna get 40 million. That money gonna dwindle. You gotta pay taxes,
And
and this nigga don't pay tax.
and
I
Joy,
don't know.
you know what? He's not being honest. Floyd's not being honest on how much money he was giving those women.
Oh, they say he was going
he
crazy.
was probably going stupid. Like I
Everybody
know he
was
was
getting
going stupid.
penthouses.
Yeah.
Everybody getting designer. He trying to take all them Herman bags and sell them now. Like, come on, like,
I have opinion. I have
Jacob,
opinion
come
about
on,
that.
Jay.
No, I'm glad it's the perfect time
Go
for
ahead,
Jacob
bro.
opinion.
Go ahead.
AB went from broke to being one of the livest screens on the internet by tricking
Oh, don't
on
get me
women.
started with him, Jake. Come on, bro.
No, I'm just specifically talking about women. This guy have a screaming going on, tricking on women. So Floyd been flamboyant before AB came on the scene.
Also, he should be a Twitch. He should be a Twitch streamer.
No, I'm just saying before Tick Screen came into live.
I'm asking you, should Floyd become a Twitch streamer?
Probably.
No,
Yo.
I'm answering your question. No, because he been flamboyant before Twitch Screen. He been
I'm not even
flamboyant
gonna
like
say
that
nothing. You know
before.
what? You guys.
And being flamboyant, AB came back on from being broke to back being flamboyant. Something Mayweather made up way back in the 90s. So what are we talking about?
What does it got to do with these charges?
He ain't went to court yet, and he's enjoying his life.
Telling
He's
you,
enjoying his life.
Hey, well, if I can say something, Floyd, if you're out there,
He enjoying his life.
Take that chain and try to knock down some of these charges.
Floyd, keep running your gentleman club business, keep running your real estate, and keep having fleets of cars that you have
the
not
real
sold.
estate stuff wasn't real. The real estate wasn't real.
Plus
He didn't own nothing.
Plus that $18
Jacob,
million.
Did you?
Jacob
All right,
tripping.
man. All right,
Jacob
man.
tripping, bro.
Plus that
Everything
18.
he said he had, he
Plus
don't
that
have.
$18 million watch you haven't sold.
They taking the strip
What I'm
club from
saying
him
is,
because he owed them taxes.
it comes back
He
to my
don't
point.
know. He talking about
I
still
will hear
running.
what
They
y'all
took it from him.
saying. I will hear what y'all saying when Floyd starts selling
This is
fleets of
crazy, bro.
Bentleys. When Floyd starts selling fleets of Rolls Royce and Bentley, then I be trouble.
Okay. Who's going to
I'll
buy
be trouble.
that? Who's going to buy that from him?
Auctions.
Who is going to buy that?
Auction?
from
Not
him?
telling you, auctions.
Options. What do you? Who's
Yeah,
that?
auctions.
People being
Trying to
on
say auction.
auctions. Yeah, they being on things like that every day.
Options. I don't know what you mean.
The auction plat. He tried to say the auction.
We know what I'm talking about.
Bentleys. Brother, you know what?
The point I'm making,
They're not going to buy
until he starts selling any of his cars.
They're not going to buy that from Floyd. That's A. And B, you have no idea how hard it is to have customers like that for a car like that, expensive car. That you can't just stick that out there like that. Most people just don't have that. They can't afford it. So you're saying Floyd, that nobody in their right mind would buy an expensive luxury vehicle from Floyd.
They depreciate with value.
Yeah.
Come on, Jacob. You know that, bro. Come on.
Now, so you're talking about one of his friends. Yeah, they'll get a deal, but how's he going to make money giving out deals like that? These college football players make more money than Floyd. With this NIL money, they make more than Floyd.
Not for real though. Like,
Yeah.
And then he don't box no more. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, this ain't 08. This like the 2000s where Floyd on top and shit like that. Yeah, Floyd done with, bro. Like, he had a good run, you feel me? But yeah, nah.
But you ain't allowed to state the obvious though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
when
feel
somebody
me?
go broke, it's okay, man. That's all I'm saying, Platt. I'm not wishing on this man downfall. I don't want him to be broke. I want Floyd to be rich forever. I want everybody to be fruitful and make good money. But when you see a black man hurting, you got to sit up here and tell this man, yo, it's time to like Jacob. If you was my homie and you was doing some heavy tricking and you going broke, I'm like, bro, you got to stop tricking on them hoes, bro. It's okay. The vagina ain't going nowhere.
You got
that
gotta
money,
be on a Floyd needs to be on a budget.
He don't know how to.
And Floyd needs
You
to
know
look
what I
around.
tell you,
You got a lot
Joey?
of background noise, Jake. And Floyd needs to look around. His whole family, he takes care of all these people. He needs some of them people, he got to let them go. He needs to tell them, hey, I got a financial thing right here. So you're going to have to pay for yourself. I mean, I can't afford you. Especially you start talking about grown fucking people. You don't have to keep taking care of these grown ass fucking people. You ain't got no money now. Now his daughter, and which is, I think it's sort of ridiculous, but his daughter and the kid, okay, keep taking care of her. But I wouldn't do that. That's what I'm saying. These are grown people. Floyd may go to jail, man, because of this. So this is serious right here. He needs to get his finances in order. And he's got to live on a budget because he's retired now. And I'm telling you, man, he ain't the draw people think. This whole thing about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, man, ain't nobody trying to. It's too old. They too old.
Nigga, bro, Jake Paul more of a draw than that nigga. That nigga Floyd ain't no draw no more.
That's why everybody want to fight Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, Jake will bring in more numbers. Nigga, they had a MMA event and it was like, and Jake Paul, like I think he was running it or something, and that shit did good on Netflix. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we passed them days, bro. Like,
yeah, hold on for a minute. Hold up. Jacob, your phone, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna do this one more time. If it's got all that background noise, man, we'll just have to catch up with you some other day. Everybody, look how quiet the stream is, right? You don't hear background noise. And watch this. Go ahead, Jacob. Unmute. Watch this.
What is doing? What is it doing?
Okay, now
it's cool.
Now it's quiet.
It's probably been doing it, but anyway.
It came back.
Is it good? I'm laying down on the pillow, man. I'm with my wife. I'm chilling, man. Is I'm good now? Or what?
Nigga, all that noise.
We hear background noise.
That ain't from a pillow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jacob, I don't know what's going on with your microphone or something. I don't know.
They got TV on. Them niggas watching the movie.
Oh man, yo, Jacob funny, but no, Platt, I get what you saying, Platt. I get exactly what you saying, man.
We got Tabor up here. Go ahead, Tabor.
Oh man, Tabor. I see you in the chat, Tabor. Go ahead.
Listen, bro. You know I'm not about to let y'all do this to
Tabor, you got the
man, nah, man.
You got burping on your microphone, Tabor. Can you fix that joint, bro?
You sure?
I'm trying to hear you.
You sure, bro?
Now it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead.
Okay, my bad. Bro,
Oh
listen,
damn, it came back. But go ahead, cook.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, listen, fam. I get what y'all said. We went through this before, bro. You feel what I said? People go through things. People can say anything about you. And for the most part, these internet streets go run with it because it's just the thing to do. But in reality, fam, if a lot of things was that bad for him, bro, he would have been in jail already. Like
Bro, it's
locked
a
up.
process.
Bro, you don't have to tell me, bro. I know it's a process, right? But he would have been in jail. And if he wants to, he can keep himself out of jail. Him doing a fight the way he able to, bro. Ain't too many people can't get a bag like that, bro. Y'all was talking about
Okay.
the MMA fighting that was like better than his situation. And it's just like, bro, this Floyd, bro, they go pay that money, bro. If them $20,000 tickets, it sell out every time. When the last time
I
you heard a
agree.
fight that
And
didn't sell out for Floyd, bro?
that's sad. But I agree with you. They're gonna give him this money, and who knows how long that'll last? It'll probably last a couple of years. He'll be in the same situation. But hold on, do I
And
think
they gonna be
it's
ready.
worth him?
My bad.
Do I think he's somebody you can go? You want to go like watch? I wouldn't do it. I think he's retired, just like you said with Tyson. And people just got disappointed. They actually thought Tyson had a little bit left in, but people
Pe-
see now he just doesn't. He's just too old.
yeah,
But
people expectation
man, come
too
on, bro. We
that
know Tyson should have won that fight, bro. But we know what it is. Jake
Tyson
Paul the
should have
man
won a
right
fight.
now.
you said he should have won.
But he would but
Tyson should have did what?
Tyson could have won that fight, bro. We
No, he
know he
said
can,
No,
bro.
he
But
couldn't. He
Jake,
was too. He
he could.
wasn't good enough.
come on,
He's too
man. I
old,
hear
man.
what
That
y'all
man can
saying.
barely
Listen,
move, bro.
Man, come on, fam. That's in Tyson, bro. Tyson a monster, bro.
That's why he
This is
That's
made
that
money.
not
Just
dude.
because you, Tabor, that's why he made money. What you believe, because
You
you
think
guys
he
still
the
believe in him.
young Tyson? Yeah, you think he's
Yeah.
still young?
Nah,
Like he
it ain't
old,
about him.
Tabor.
Yeah, bro.
But
This not 1998. Like Tyson ain't
These
knocking
But
guys
it.
are
y'all
old, man.
but y'all acting like grown men strength ain't a thing, bro.
It is,
It's
but nigga,
when
bro.
you
Oh,
box, it's a
jeez.
whole different world,
Exactly.
Tabor. Come on, man. That
Exactly.
age will
Box
catch up with you. That's why
that
you
shit is
can't see as many people today at a certain age. Like Bernard. I seen Bernard. I'm like, Bernard, it's time for you to retire, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Like
But that's his thing, bro. That's what he feel good at.
Roy
That's his
Jones, he still was
stilo.
fighting. You see how he got beat up by that guy? Like, come on, your
that's
age is
what I'm
gonna
saying,
it's
bro.
gonna catch up, bro.
And boys will take a L to get a bag. We know that. Y'all probably would take a L to get a bag too.
No,
here we go. You
Let me
know what,
listen.
Tabor? Tabor.
Oh, are we being
The
honest, bro?
match was the match. It wasn't
Okay.
fake. He just lost.
Okay. We can roll with that.
Okay,
Listen.
simple as that. He got his money. A lot of people went to Netflix. Netflix made more than both of them. They paid him out.
As they
But
should.
how many times are people going to still have an interest in these guys? Now, Mike is Mike, but Floyd. I mean,
It's not the
who
same.
wants to see Floyd and Manny Pacquiao
Yeah, it's
at
not
this point?
Man, they've
Now,
been anticipating this fight. I ain't even a sports person,
anticipating,
but come on, bro.
nobody's not
what does it
anticipating this.
prove?
bro.
Either one of them win, who cares?
You
That's
the people, you know who cares? The people that paid to see that money, them
Well,
big
there you go.
dollars, who go actually pay to go see, bro.
I don't think they
Like,
would care.
Enjoy.
come on,
bro.
bro. They spent 20. Didn't you say they spent 20 grand for a seat?
We were saying, yeah, that's how much
No,
the
that's
seats
what
gonna
Like,
you
be.
come.
said. You said that.
I didn't say that. Joey, somebody said that before I came up here.
They
I
probably
think
run
Jacob.
around 20,000, probably, possibly.
Okay, 20,000 floor seat ringside. Like, bro, people go pay that. They always do. It don't matter, Floyd, that the fact that he can be
Okay.
that and still get a
Okay.
bag like that, that
Well,
should
you're right.
hold some type of weight, bro. We talking logic, bro.
Floyd
You feel?
Mayweather should be fighting kangaroos now.
Come
Yo, this
on,
nigga.
man, bro. Why y'all gotta do that? Why y'all
He's a
doing that?
circus now. He's not a boxer anymore.
It's
He's a
all the
circus.
circus.
He's a sideshow.
Hey, play. I can
He
see it
ain't
now.
no sideshow, bro.
I can see it now. Floyd versus the gorilla. The nigga, that shit would
Come
bring
on,
so
He was
Well,
much.
they
fighting that.
can't get they could get a kangaroo to fight him. The
yeah.
gorillas are definitely different.
Yeah, that gorilla gonna tear his ass
Get
apart.
him to
Oh God.
box. He go box. He go, you know.
But people was already skeptical because when Floyd retired and he was fighting that Chinese guy overseas, they like, Floyd, what are you doing? Like,
He's staying in the game. You a boxer,
Oh
Joy.
my
You know he's staying in the
god.
game. Come on, bro.
Oh
Look
man.
at LeBron. LeBron could have been retired, right? It's the love of the game,
Bro,
bro. We gotta
basketball
respect their mind, bro.
basketball is different, bro. That shit not like
Nah, bro.
boxing,
It,
bro.
it's what he do. That's his thing.
He's
He want to
trying
play
to
it till
no
he
no, but
can't.
Floyd when he retired, the first thing he kept saying towards that he don't want to end up like none of these old boxers, barely can walk, barely can talk because how much that boxing is a lot, bro. Like that is no
Mhm.
joke getting punched in your head, bro.
Exactly.
I got homies my age can barely correlate
Yeah,
a
but they
sentence though
ain't
to more like
Floyd,
that shit
big
is.
dog.
I
They not
understand,
Floyd.
but you they still got the. That's why Floyd was always the best defensive fighter because he wasn't trying to get punched in his head and stuff. He get punched the right way at this age, he's done.
Man, Floyd know what he
You know,
doing, man. Who knows?
and
Go ahead, my
the,
bad.
the Anthony Joshua guy, right, Joy?
Yeah,
Right, the guy who beat the brakes off of the Jake or one of them, Luke.
yeah,
One of them.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
Okay, but Joy, I mean, you guys keep up with it, right? I don't.
Yeah,
I don't think this Anthony Joshua guy is some type of contender like up there in the ranks.
Nah, he is. He is. Oh, not no more. Well,
Anthony since he lost to Luis, you know what I'm saying, and then he lost to the African ball.
wait,
Knocked him out.
Joey.
What's
But how
up?
long ago was that Louise fight? Because I
That
remember.
was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the African dude was like a year ago and knocked
Yeah.
him out.
Okay, so he's not. Then he's just your
Yeah, he's
average
not.
boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
And
no.
now,
He
and that's
not
what I'm saying. He the average boxer. He beat the Jake Paul or which one? The Luke? What'd you say, Luke?
Jake Paul. Nah, he beat Jake Paul.
Okay, so he's an average boxer. He beat the brakes off Jake Paul, broke his jaw. Tyson couldn't beat. He couldn't beat the guy, and Tyson's old. So I'm saying that. What does that tell you? How bad Mike Tyson is? He couldn't beat this boxer, right? That this average boxer beat the brakes off. So what if Mike Tyson went into the ring against a contender?
I wouldn't say he average player
Yeah,
because
he
he is
not
a,
average player.
Olympic
Nah,
gold.
he's average, Joey. Joey, if he get
He-
knocked
he's a-
out and
Plat.
stuff,
When you talk about Olympics, you can't say that, Plat.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua definitely he was one of them top guys.
Yeah.
Like, but
Gladiators.
he lost. You know what I'm saying? And he already knew that towards the end of his career, he ain't going to be able to box as much as he used to. And he took that big payout. Fighting Jake Paul is the payout. You see
what's the guy?
who?
I think he's not a heavyweight, but what is his damn? I
What
can't
he-
say.
What he look like?
He's like a Latino dude, and he's
I know you're
he's
talking
up
about
there at the
that.
top, real high.
Ryan,
He-
Ryan Garcia?
No,
Not Garcia. I think I know
Reese.
you're talking about. Platt.
What is that guy? He's hard to beat. I think did he finally get beat? Ah man,
Somebody in the chat probably going to
It's
say
a
it.
lot of Latino fighters, Plat. Like it's
I'm talking about up there though. He's a man. I've got
if you
Canelo.
say
There you go,
Canelo.
Canelo.
There you go.
Oh,
Could
Canelo.
could
Yup.
Floyd take on Canelo?
No,
Who?
I wouldn't
Wait,
want Floyd
who?
to fight Canelo.
Floyd
Why
and
not?
hell,
Why not?
I just wouldn't. I don't know what shape Floyd in. Haven't
Mhm.
seen him fought in a minute, but I don't think he will want to fight Canelo.
But see,
Nah.
that's what I'm
Is it
saying.
an
Okay,
anticipated
you
fight?
want to put a fight on? You want people to watch? Go fight Canelo. Don't fight no fucking Pacquiao.
But,
Go and fight Canelo.
but that's
His
not where the
record
money
is gonna
at.
be on the
So why
line
would
too.
you do that?
I feel like Canelo wouldn't even take that. Like you feel me? Like that's not even.
No, he
Canelo-
can't get that. There's a difference if he'll take that.
Oh
He
my
can't get that.
God! Good
Come on, bro.
Lord, come on, man.
Man, let's be honest, bro.
I'm
Floyd,
being so honest right now. Floyd ain't doing.
Floyd
shit.
avoided Pacquiao out of his prime for a reason too.
That's what
Word. You know that, right?
So Floyd,
nah, bro.
They
Floyd-
try to say he was juicing and all that, blah blah blah, but he
I don't fall
avoided.
into the Floyd hype. Like that nigga Floyd was a good boxer, but he was just good at not getting hit, my nigga. Like
Yeah, he's the best defensive fighter of all time.
Yeah,
Where his
bro.
losses at? Where his losses at?
No,
bro?
that's my point. He's not. He's an IQ boxer. Like he's not a nigga that's gonna go in there and brawl.
He ain't no knockout king.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. He not.
He don't need to be.
To me, Javante better than Floyd, bro.
Tank definitely that bull.
Tank that nigga, bro. I don't care
How
what
many
nobody-
losses he got? How many losses he got?
Bro, Tank got like one loss or a draw, bro.
That's
Like,
he got one more than Floyd, which ain't enough, which is too much.
Oh
Cause
no,
on,
Tamora,
man.
get
Nah,
out
bro.
of here, yo. What?
Nah,
Nah,
that's
bro.
real, bro. We
He was
gotta be
fighting niggas
honest.
twice his size.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Floyd was fighting.
Garcia, all them dudes was man. All right, like I don't know, but I don't know. Tamora, my thing is he's a retired man. He's a man of a certain. How old is Floyd right now?
He
50
like,
something.
yeah, he like in his 50s.
Come on,
What?
Yeah,
well,
No, I don't know if he's
and
that
you
old.
can. Yeah, he in his 50s.
he in his
Floyd in his
50s.
50s.
What?
And he's
Listen,
still trying to
I might go
box?
That's what I'm
later on.
That's what I'm
saying.
but
saying.
listen, why
I
y'all
might
hating
go
on a
later
black
on.
We're
There's
not
man?
no
hating,
way.
Nobody
Tamora.
hating on him.
See,
There's no way he could.
He doing it,
There's
man.
no way they would even let him in the ring with a
That's
Canelo.
what I'm saying, bro.
Stop it.
Like
Stop
Jake,
it,
he
man.
might as well fight Jake Paul next. Like it ain't.
He
If
might
we
as well
doing-
fight a kangaroo, man, because
That's what
he's a
I'm saying.
sideshow now.
See what I'm
That's
saying, bro?
yeah. Nigga
Man,
Floyd.
Floyd is a main event dude, bro.
No,
So
he is
let's
not
He
no.
we
used to
gotta
be.
be honest. He
No, he
still
used to be.
is. Come
He
on,
used to be.
fam.
He used to
Don't
be.
do. Why we do? Listen, this
The
is the
last
argument.
Mayweather already whooped Carmelo. What y'all talking about?
There you go. They go a fact. They gotta be verifiable.
He already
They
Well,
go
whooped
a
okay,
fact.
well,
Carmelo.
he
What the
did
hell y'all
whoop
talking
him.
about?
how about he box him
Thank
now?
you.
How about he
That's
box
what
him
I'm saying.
now?
He
Now
didn't
It ain't no
He didn't
money in
whoop
it.
him.
He can't handle Tan Crawford, so he can't handle Mayweather. Mayweather more sharper and more quicker than
Bro,
He did.
Tan Crawford.
Crawford won that fight and retired, bro. What do you
Exactly.
like?
And
Crawford is,
then Mayweather beat Carmelo when he was younger and stronger. What the hell are you
No,
talking
he
about?
did not.
bro.
What? Google this. Y'all don't
I
know
seen
about
the
the
fight.
dude.
They ain't gonna
Jacob,
Google
I
it.
seen
Google
the
it.
fight.
Is you tripping? That man already whooped
He was
Carmelo in his
he
career. What the hell are you
he
talking
was
about?
sticking. He was doing exactly what he was doing. He didn't beat on him. He was
Yeah, bro.
He
You make
don't need
Bro,
to,
he
like
won,
Joey.
landing them
period.
punches.
He
He
won.
won,
Period.
period,
Yeah,
man.
he
There
He
you
won.
go.
I
won,
give you that.
period.
Period.
Yeah, he won. That was
He
it.
won.
But it's not no
And he
star-studded.
fought him in his style. He don't
You
fight
not.
nobody else's
I
style. He beat
understand,
him in
Jacob. I
Mayweather
agree.
style,
I
period.
agree. I agree.
Period.
I agree. I agree. But my thing is, at this age, no, nobody's not lined up to see Floyd fight, bro.
That's
Like,
cap,
damn,
bro. You know it's cap,
y'all
bro.
niggas is
You
not
not
gonna be up
being
there.
honest, bro.
so
Nobody.
Not being
Floyd.
honest,
Yo,
Joey, bro.
They
That's
could
Not
gonna
being
be
announce.
honest,
yeah.
bro.
y'all niggas, man.
If he fight Pacquiao, I wouldn't even care. But if he fought one of these other guys, right? Even a guy that he beat years ago as a younger man, I'd rather see those guys or some of these young guys, right?
You
Fight him just for the interest. How about he fight
But
a young fighter?
A
you
but
know
what
Platt.
what?
you fail to
If he
realize,
fought Tank, I'm paying that. I'm
boxing
paying that
Okay,
world,
there
ring
you
to
go.
go
boxing
there.
Tank.
world is
Let's put
different,
it
man.
together.
People
Let's
want to
see.
see that rematch.
If he
But
They
fought
boxing,
want to
Tank,
see
I'm
that, Jacob.
paying. I'm paying to see that. If he
but
fought
boxing
Tank,
turning in the WWE now, bro. I don't like that shit. Like
exactly.
that shit is not supposed to be like
And what I was trying to say earlier,
together.
everything going on now, Floyd set that trend after he retired when he fought that UFC fighter, the expedition. So everything going on, Floyd set that trend. When folks saw him get that bag from that guy he beat up in UFC fight, I forgot his name. Like Floyd set that trend the way these guys is doing expedition now. I mean, Floyd started that. But what is
But
y'all talking about?
but it was saying he was even in debt when he went to take that fight. Like
They gonna
Floyd,
say whatever, bro,
I
just
know,
to
I
make
know.
dramatics.
But when every he could put out the watches, the car. He can put out whatever he want, but then when people sit up here behind the scenes that really deal with
I
the business
told you,
with this
Joey.
man, they
Joey.
can't sit up here and say, "Hey, Floyd, he going broke. He get the pockets
Come
getting look.
on,
It's
Joey.
okay.
Joey,
I'm
bro.
not pocket watching him. It's the
Black
people that
folks start selling things when they go broke. Floyd ain't sold nothing to
they
indicate that he's
taking it.
going broke.
he trying to sit
Yeah,
up here.
$7 million,
yeah. They
$7 million
confident.
dollars to that dude is
They
nothing,
taking
man.
it
You
back.
tripping, man. The
It
dude
is
had the
something to
highest
him because he
earning.
hadn't paid.
The guy had the
Who
highest
wouldn't pay a
earning
tax
in
debt?
boxing.
Who wouldn't pay a tax debt? Why would you
A lot of
let that
people.
shit out there? You go
A
to
lot of
jail for
people.
Because
that,
you
but
can
you'll
negotiate
go to
with the
jail for that shit. You'll go
Not
to jail.
necessarily,
It
bro.
ain't like
That's not
they're
true.
not gonna put it on your credit report.
Nah,
And
yeah.
You go to jail for that. Who's not
That's
going to
not
pay
true,
that and
bro.
you got money in the bank to pay it?
That's not true, bro.
Tabor, you go to
You
jail for that, bro.
that's not true, bro.
Yeah, you
Not
do go to
everybody go.
jail. You don't pay your
Listen,
Jabor.
listen, bro.
Jabor. You
I'm
go to
listening, bro.
jail when you got back taxes and you don't pay it. He ain't sitting down making no arrangements. Not paying
But
it.
you don't know that, fam.
They
You
said they
don't know. He
want
could be on a
money or
payment plan.
flesh. Your flesh mean they want your ass in jail,
Nah,
and even
that's
when you go to jail, you
Snipes.
still got to pay the
Yeah, what
taxes.
somebody said
afterwards.
Martha
That's
Well,
not
Stewart.
why
true.
he ain't in
That's not
jail
true,
then?
bro.
Why
Martha
he ain't
He ain't
in
Stewart,
in
jail?
jail.
I got all the
Facts.
answers. Why he ain't in jail then?
Facts, Jake.
Cause
Talk that.
you know why? Cause he gonna take his old ass in that ring and fight and pay off them
Because
taxes.
you can
And that's
negotiate with
smart.
the government to lower that 7 million, and that's smart when you have a
All
smart
Bro,
right,
that's
lawyer.
smart,
all
bro.
right.
Y'all
You have a
not,
smart
man,
lawyer to
bro.
negotiate that
Y'all
7
wild,
to bring it
You
down to 4
tripping.
million. Like y'all don't understand how to maneuver with your
Why
money.
you,
Just because
brother? First
someone
of
tell
all,
you to pay something, you
we
just
don't
don't pay it.
tell
you a
Floyd he
damn
don't.
lie. You're a damn. Now, come on, bro. We
Well,
talking.
why he's
That's
not in
true,
jail?
Look,
bro.
Since
look,
you got
bro. Let
all
me
the
tell you
answer, why
something.
he's not in jail for that $7 million
It don't
Well,
work
test?
it's
like
a
that.
Why
process.
he's
It's a
It
not
is
in
a.
process.
jail?
That's the same thing happened with Fat
It's a
Joe, the rest of these
process.
niggas. Yeah, it's a process. And then them dudes go right
Well,
to
sit back and
Wesley
watch the
Snipes
process.
went to jail
Well, sit
behind what?
back. Well, sit back and watch the
Wesley
process.
Snipes ain't get put in jail until
Yeah,
2 years
was broke.
later when
Yeah,
he
he
owed his
was
back
broke for real.
taxes.
Yeah, he was broke for real. That's
No,
why he
no,
went to
no,
jail.
no, no. But it was a process because he didn't get booked
Nah,
until 2 years later after the whole process went through.
but listen, bro. They're gonna give you the
Y'all
option.
niggas,
Either you
man.
can, bro.
Go
Listen,
ahead, my fault, bro.
you can go to jail or you can pay what they say they owe.
No,
But
but
I
you
think
Big
still
you
owe
fact.
it when you go
Fact.
to jail. You
listen
still
what I'm
gotta
telling
pay
you.
that.
Hold
No,
on,
it's
hold on,
either
bro.
or. It's
Listen,
either
No, it's
or.
not.
It
bro.
ain't
All right,
Listen,
one
now I
bro.
know
side.
y'all niggas don't know.
I'm
Y'all
about to
don't
give you an
know.
example. I'm about to give you an
You don't
example.
go to jail and
Li-
then you don't owe taxes. No, it don't work that way. You
Listen,
still gotta
yes,
pay
it
them
do, bro.
taxes.
Listen, Joey. Listen, bro.
What
Chris
the
Tucker.
fuck?
Listen, bro. Chris Tucker came out and said it back in the day, bro. So did Wesley Snipes. They said it, bro. They would rather go to jail than give up their money, and they did what,
Big
6
fact.
months?
Big facts.
6 months, bro, and didn't pay
Big
nothing. I'm
fact.
telling you, bro. This is
I,
this verifiable. Gee, they said it out their mouths
Big
I got
fact.
before
you.
AI, bro.
Snipes went, and man, I don't know. Like on the back end, do you still owe them? I have no idea, but I do know you'll go to jail if you don't pay them. So
And,
that's up to Floyd.
Well,
If Floyd
just
want to
know
go,
this. Floyd ain't
if
worried
Floyd
about
want to
that.
go to jail, that's on him.
fi-
These checks that carries with it a 24-year
Hey,
sentence.
hey,
Now,
hey, hey,
obviously,
Platt.
they wouldn't give him the max, but still, just if he don't play the 200,000, he
Floyd
can
have
do.
rich
Hey,
friends that
Platt,
will
look,
help
I
him
just
out
Googled it,
if
right,
he
Platt?
needs.
And look what it say. It says, yes, going to jail does not erase your tax obligation. Like you see
Mm,
how
bro,
fast,
bro.
I just looked it up?
You know
yeah,
what? I'm
It
glad.
will
I'm glad.
erase that
I'm.
debt. It will
I'm.
No, it
erase that
don't.
debt
It
that
doesn't
you
erase
did time
nothing. It
for.
doesn't erase
That you
nothing.
did time.
It
Everybody
don't,
play.
bro.
See, this is what I'm
Everybody pay
saying. When
It
niggas
taxes.
is
don't,
wrong, they
bro.
can't just say I'm
Everybody
wrong,
pay
yo.
No,
taxes
no,
when they
bro.
get out
Y'all
of
lying.
Yo,
prison.
y'all
no,
That's
no.
it.
wrong.
Bro,
Niggas think
That's
y'all
that
true.
tripping,
you know
bro.
That's
Y'all
true.
tripping.
Negroes think that all of this stuff is a game,
That's
and it's not.
crazy.
It is a
You
game.
gotta pay.
No,
You
It
it's
is
gotta
a
pay.
not.
game, Platt.
You
It
got to
is.
pay. You gotta pay.
Oh,
You gotta pay
man.
your
It's
taxes,
a
man.
game, bro.
Look
Listen,
at you gotta pay your. You
All right,
don't
when
have
they
a
I'm
come
choice.
get
listening, bro.
y'all ass, when they come get
Yeah,
y'all ass, I
yeah.
don't want to hear
You
They
no.
have
ain't
to
gonna
do
come get
these things.
Floyd
But
Yeah.
you ain't
Why
worried
not?
about
Why
you.
when they get Floyd, they get him?
because his annual income a yearly is 40 million a year
Well,
that you
okay.
make
Well, you make
yearly.
50 million a year. Pay what you owe.
Hey, Platt,
Nah,
can I
bro.
finish?
You
You
put your
are
lawyer
still
on it. You
legally
put your
to
lawyer on it.
require. Hold on, Jacob. Required to file your tax returns or income earned at any
Yeah,
existing tax that will continue to accumulate
Joey.
Interest. No, you're
Joey,
right.
listen, bro.
interest and penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bro. And that's for the
So you
most
know what
part
that mean,
regular
Tabor?
people.
That's it,
Bro,
bro.
listen. No, bro, that's for regular people. When you have money, the game is
Nigga.
That's
played
for
different,
Big
and you
facts.
American
know that, bro.
citizens.
Big facts. Big
Hold on.
facts.
No,
So they
bro.
got a
I'm
different
trying
law
to.
for rich people,
Yes, yes. Come
Tabor?
on, Joey. Don't do that. Don't do that, Joey. You
Tabor,
being
come
disingenuous, bro.
on.
Come on, fam.
Yes,
You know
sir.
it.
He
You
right.
know they do.
He right.
You know they
He
do, Joey.
right.
Come on,
No,
bro.
they don't. Why they? If that's the case, why they doing what they're doing now with them?
Because listen, for the most part, Floyd, besides y'all talking about his change, they need some dramatic aspect. There's always a dramatic aspect with Floyd.
but we don't ever see him lose nothing. Like Jacob said, they ain't repossessing nothing. He ain't selling no
Well,
watches.
Jacob doesn't
And
know
he
that.
ain't selling no watches, no cars.
Well,
Black
Well,
folks
that's
said
up
when
why
to
they
would
him,
they
get
put
brother. That's
that?
up to him
when
not to sell his
when
stuff.
He
streets get
is
on
selling.
black
That's why
folks,
he's
they
See what
suing.
start
they will
selling.
do though. Hold up. What they're going to
Come on,
do, right,
G.
is they're going to start coming and getting that stuff.
And they did
That's
a
not
plat.
true.
The guy that he signed all his stuff over, he's suing the guy because he basically like,
Thi-
yo, I ain't tell you to get none of this stuff up, but he like,
Mm-hmm.
Floyd, you in debt. You gotta sell
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff.
Okay, let's say this too, Joey. Right?
What
Y'all
up?
was just saying about you paying for something and try to take a change back. Okay, well we
Yeah,
all know most of the stuff you buy you can't take back and get full price unless it's Walmart and you taking it back with your receipt. You're not
Big
getting
yeah.
fact,
full price. Now
big
listen,
fact,
bro.
big fact.
Hear me out, Joey. Now
No, no.
let
With jewelry, it's possible. It depends on where you buy it, but
it
it
depends on what it is.
yeah. You
I
can purchase some jewelry and it'll maintain its
a
value.
Rolex, stuff
And
like that.
sometimes
Appreciate.
it
Thank
might
you for
even
saying
go.
that. Thank
It
you for
might
saying
even
that.
go up. It might even
Yeah.
go up. So
Thank you for saying that.
but see, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to buy that stuff.
And he
And
purchased an $18
you're
million
not going
watch.
to buy that stuff from Johnny
So he
Dane.
Gucci.
Okay,
So he
but
So go
listen,
Gucci.
ahead.
listen,
Go ahead.
flat. Okay, so listen. So with that said, if a dude was in debt and for the most part he got some cars that depreciated once you left the lot and he was able to throw those cars in for some debt,
Mm-hmm.
that's a smart move, bro.
They
It's
don't
just a smart
understand that.
money move,
If
They
it
bro.
don't understand
depreciates,
that.
how
They
is it
don't
a smart
understand
move?
Because all they want was the cars that he can get back,
Who
a newer
wants the
model.
car? You know what?
That's a
Tabor,
fact,
that
flat.
makes
Come
no
on,
Tabor.
G. I'm,
Tabor,
The
that don't make
government,
sense.
the tax lien, all of that. He can
come
give up
on,
his
G. I'm
cars.
talking logic
He
to
can
you,
give up
G.
his cars to
They're
equal
only
that
going to
7 million.
if I'm behind on in my debt, right? And they finna send me to jail, but they say, okay, we're gonna take your cars, right? You say, but hey, look, the
A
cars
few of your
depreciate.
cars.
Okay, the cars depreciate. They're only gonna give me the value of the car.
That's
Then they
not
gonna come.
true.
The RS gonna come with the value of all of his cars, and they gonna say we need all 15 of these cars to equal that $7 million. That's what RS would do. If
And
y'all
we
know
talking blue
They
anything,
book.
probably won't give you that. They'll give you what they say it's worth. They're gonna give you
Nah,
if you got a
they
the
don't do
car.
point,
that.
the
They
If
point,
can't
you
do
the
got a
that.
point he's
car,
trying to make,
if
the
you
point
have
he's
a
trying to
car,
make,
Bro.
the
you know
point
what,
he's
brother?
trying to
You
make.
know what? Damn. If you have a car and it's all dressed up, they'll take your car. They're not gonna give you what you think it's worth. Well, I got about $10,000 worth of or
We not talking about
aftermarket
that,
parts and
flat.
stuff. They don't care.
We
They're gonna
talking
say, what is
about
this?
blue
This is a
book, bro.
Mercedes Benz. What's a Mercedes Benz? This hey, look at the mileage. Estimate what would you say this? Let's go look around. They say, oh, it's about worth 56. And he's like, well, I got over $100,000 worth of X. They don't care. They don't
But
care about that.
I'm not talking about that, Plat. I'm talking about the blue book value of the car. Just
That's
leave it
but
at that. We're not
and
talking
that's
about the
gonna
extras,
and the blue book is what they're gonna take from your debt.
which is fine, bro. But what I'm saying is that he can just sell some cars or some assets
I don't think
that he
he
feel
owns
like he
any
don't want.
cars though. I don't
Come
think he
That's
on,
owns any of
we
them.
keep going this circle about what he don't
Yeah,
own,
you
but
some
we know he
ignorant
have.
niggas. You
Come on,
niggas ignorant.
fam.
Joey, my fault, Tabor, we don't know what he has. We know
That's
he
what
has
I
some charges.
he be
We know
renting, bro.
we know he's accused of kiting 2 checks. We know that.
did
And
anybody
Tabor,
pull
you know
up?
what, Tabor? Let me back up. You said
Come on.
it's a different set of rules for rich people. You know what,
It is,
Tabor?
bro. You know it, bro.
I gotta,
You
you
know
know
it.
what? I gotta agree with you because you know what? My black ass would be in jail if I kited $200,000 checks.
Yep. There you
They
go.
put my ass in jail. Wouldn't be talking to me about nothing.
Because for the most part, nothing that
Well,
you do in life is
that's the point
bankable,
we
bro. No
trying to make.
disrespect.
Floyd is not in
No
jail because
disrespect,
the
bro.
government knows he got that wop. He got that
Hey,
brick.
Oh God.
they want
Oh my
listen.
goodness.
You tell me one of them.
They
You
know he
tell me
got that
nobody.
Glock, but he ain't paying
Joey,
nobody.
listen, Joey.
It don't
You tell
sound
me
right.
You gotta
anybody that
fake it. You
met
gotta fake it
Floyd.
until you make it. You gotta fake it until you make it. You hear me?
I
Hey,
hear it.
Joey, you
What's
tell
up,
me
boy?
anybody that has came across Floyd that possibly owed a debt and was like, you know what? Let me get some tickets to that next fight. I'll clear your debt. You can't tell me cats don't do stuff like that, bro.
The rob
We not
Peter to
nothing
pay Paul
illegal.
And not
situation.
That's
only
not
I
him
that,
robbing
understand.
not only
anybody.
that,
He
if
didn't
you
rob
owe
anybody.
7 million,
No, but
if
if
you
you
owe
you got to go
7
through.
million, they gonna knock on that door. Period. If
Bro,
they want it.
Hey,
If they
Tamura, you know what
won't,
else is crazy? That is
I'm
people
listening.
that's actually suing him too that was working for him, and they haven't been getting paid for months.
Yeah,
And
and
he
that's
try to pay
probably
them off of what watches. He try to pay them off of what? Like, come on, y'all. What are we
and listen
doing?
and listen. And for the most
Trying to
part,
pay people off with watches?
listen, Joey.
What
I'ma
the fuck
say
is
this.
going on?
Listen, peep game, Joey.
nothing.
Let's say
He making money. He ain't worried about that.
Look,
What
look
you
at
talking
Jacob. Look
about?
at
That is
Jacob.
not
Look at
making
Jacob.
profit.
Jacob. I want money. I don't want a watch, good brother.
If he's
Joey.
smart, he would have been hiding a million somewhere
This is
that
crazy, bro.
nobody know about. If he was smart with his
Ah,
money,
man. Black people, man. I love it so
Joy,
much,
peep,
man.
because
I
that
do.
cat been making millions since the 90s.
peep game, Joy.
Go
Last
ahead.
time I was up here, I told you about Floyd. You just researched his whatever the tax situation was, and I told y'all last time I was like, the dude a smart businessman. Y'all may not think so, but he bought out his own contract. That's on Google too. Nobody looked it up, and y'all argued with me. You can go back to the stream about he didn't do that.
Tabor,
No, no,
Tabor,
no. I ain't argue
It's
that.
relative,
that's
bro.
fine. That's fine. That you think that, Tabor. You know, that's
Think
fine.
what, bro? Think what?
That he's a smart businessman. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's facts. That's
No, that's
facts.
Come
fine.
on,
That you think.
Joey.
I
That's
don't
facts.
think he is.
He
I
ain't
don't
staying
think
in
he
no
is at all.
cardboard box. He still staying in the mansions. They
Floyd.
haven't even
Floyd
repossessed his
is not.
mansions.
Why you guys want Floyd to be?
They
Why you
haven't
guys
rep-
want him to be something he's not? Because
I'm
we
because
know.
I
Floyd.
know what
Why are you
tax I
saying
know
that? You
what
know that
tax
man.
debts
He's
do.
been the
Floyd
same
does
dude
not
for 2 decades.
financially. Floyd got hands. Okay, he
They've been
got hands.
talking about him 2 decades.
Floyd
Like
got hands. Is a good boxer, but financially, he's terrible. He's
Bro,
terrible.
you can't say that, fam. Come
they've
on
been
now.
talking
You
about
know what?
him 2
Listen,
decades, and he ain't fell
listen,
off yet.
listen. What you talking about, Floyd? I mean, what you talking about, Platt? Right now, let me make it relative, right? When Amazon came out for like a decade, they lost money, if not longer than that. And we all know Amazon don't make money. Jeff Bezos said it. It doesn't make money,
Well, okay.
right? I'm just saying it don't make money. So you can tell me that he ain't a smart businessman too. But we know that ain't
Who,
true.
Jeff
In my
Bezos?
opinion.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
bro. Come on. It's relative,
He's
bro.
not. Okay, you want me to tell you that?
It's relative, bro. That's all I'm saying, G.
Oh, it
That's
was a
all I'm
monopoly.
saying.
Actually, if you want to be honest, Amazon's illegal, but you say he's a smart
How?
businessman. Okay, it's a
Amazon is
monopoly.
Amazon.
No, it's a
Listen.
monopoly. But no,
Anybody can do.
but hold up, this is the internet, and when you start
Listen.
talking about business and stuff, that stuff, the internet didn't exist. But no, it's really not. You shouldn't be able to do what Amazon's doing.
I get
Walmart was doing what Walmart was doing. He
that's
just took it
different.
And you
online.
can't.
That's
You really, to
no,
be
it's
honest with
not,
you,
bro. Come
they've
on, bro.
been sued about that. Yeah, people don't like
Exactly.
Walmart.
And you can sue Walmart, and look what Walmart still standing, still rocking, and the people still on the Forbes list, and we ain't
People
heard
have
none of them
problems
falling
with
off.
It's
the
website.
interpretation of laws. You know, that's a whole different subject. But you're saying that I'm supposed to say he's a smart businessman. You buy a 1 I don't need to look at nothing else. His businesses, you buy a $1.1 million chain. That's not a smart businessman.
But bro, for one, we
A
don't even
three,
know if that
four
You
chain
million
said
costs
1
dollar.
that
point.
much, bro.
Hold
All
on.
right.
You said 1 point what?
That chain costs 1.1 million.
He bought an $18 million
I know
watch.
about the watch. We're gonna talk about the watch. He bought a $1.1 million chain from this
But
Johnny
he can
guy.
put that out there, bro. He can say he paid whatever he paid for it. That
See,
don't mean he
man.
paid that amount, bro.
See,
Come
man.
on, fam.
I done had these conversations with guys, and it's like, ain't nobody pocket watch. Nobody's watching what
You are.
Floyd
I don't
doing.
You
want
are
to.
though.
No, we can, but
You
no,
do.
but it's out there. It's out there. We ain't even gotta watch his pockets. His pockets
Okay,
Fact.
already
so
That's
let's
true.
exposed.
have an honest
He got
conversation
his
though.
That's
point. He
true.
got his pockets inside out, where
That's
everybody
true.
looking at now, like, damn,
That's true.
Floyd,
You
why
That's
you
true.
not paying these taxes? Why you not
What's up?
paying your back child support? Why you not paying
because
these
he playing.
jewelers off? Why you sitting up here selling shit? Why you still trying to fight people? And then when you use your brain, the thing that's right here on top of your head, and you start thinking like, hold on,
Mm-mm.
maybe this man might be going broke. It's
I'm gonna tell you
okay.
why,
Bro,
Joe.
that's
I'm
what
gonna tell
you
It's
think.
Joe.
okay.
First of
He,
all,
he
As
going
that
black
broke.
guy.
men, we can say
First of
it's
all,
okay.
he's
This man
smart
is falling
enough.
off.
First of all, he's smart enough to hire a lawyer. If his lawyer is not telling him
That's a
to come
given.
out for, listen, come on, Joe,
Go ahead.
play
Go
with
ahead.
you. You cannot say this guy don't have lawyers on everything that y'all talking about. Now, a lawyer would tell, say, May, You go into jail, you need to pay. If his lawyers is not telling him to give it up, that means they negotiating. They talking to the government. They talking to
Everybody.
yeah, they talking. So don't just get miscued. This guy haven't paid. Maybe his lawyer said, "Let me negotiate, get the price down. You may or you may
It's
not
a
have to
real
pay."
thing.
See, y'all don't understand about having multi-million-dollar lawyers on y'all payroll. That's
Why
what
don't
makes
hold on,
you.
hold on? And you
You
do?
don't know, nigga.
But I know that nigga ain't in
Shit, niggas
jail
know
either.
money though, bro.
I know
Well,
he's not in
Yeah.
jail either.
today, no, but he's flirting with it.
Well,
Man, we've
he
been
ain't got a
saying that for
handcuff.
2
And
decades.
and just like that boy just said, I forgot his name. But when you dealing with the government, they gonna want assets. If they can't get money, they gonna come in, get properties, they gonna come in
Mhm.
and get
They
cars.
taking it, bro.
They have not perceived that because once again, a lawyer is bringing it to the table and negotiating.
Hey, Jacob.
That's why they haven't committed to go on that man property and take what they want,
Okay, I
but
got you.
get that 7 million back.
hmm
Period.
Jacob, but you own your crib, right? Why would you even want to even put your crib in jeopardy or
Because
anything that you own?
creator would know that man could make anywhere from 100 to 300 million one
Okay,
night.
so why won't you
And
just
one
pay your
night,
debt off then?
cause he ain't got to. That's not the
Lawyers,
way America works, bro. America got 40 trillion in debt, and we still out here with motion.
See, this is
That
why
should
we
tell
gonna
you
be cooked,
thank
something, bro.
you.
bro.
No,
You
it's
need to
not,
We
listen
bro.
to
moving,
that
The
guy.
we
reason,
That guy,
moving.
let me tell you.
that guy
This,
Hey,
right there
I
is
Joy,
know there's
smart. You
good
need to
debt and
listen
bad
to him.
debt, but I don't
That
want to owe the
guy is
IRS,
smart.
Joy,
bro.
listen to
That's
That
what
guy
I'm
bad,
is
telling
bro.
you.
smart. He's
Joy, listen
smart.
to what I'm telling
To
you,
owe the
fam.
IRS is smart? No, it ain't.
Listen, Joy, listen to
No,
It's
what
this
I'm
guy
telling you.
right here telling you what the game is
Joy,
smart. He's
no,
trying
it's
to give you
not.
the
Look,
No,
game.
it's
we
not.
got
bro,
we got to be realistic, okay?
we are up here,
No,
bro.
we're
I'm not
not.
lying
No, we're
about.
not.
Come on, Platt.
That's
So
two
you
different
telling me
things.
so
I'm
rich people
telling you
don't
that
play a different
Floyd
game?
is broke, and Floyd is gonna fuck around and go to jail. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, Platt. Listen, let me
All
say
of
this
them,
to you.
not all of them. You can't compare a Floyd Mayweather to the American government.
But it's not
Floyd
about
is
the government, bro.
broke.
It's all relative.
No,
Listen,
it's
Joey,
not. Floyd is
you know
broke.
how we go broke, fam?
Floyd Mayweather had 1.1 billion go through his fingers, and today in June of 2026, this man's broke. He
Okay,
blew
Platt,
all of that money on women and jets and like you say, car or just a bunch of things. He blew his money. And
Platt, let
now
me say,
we're looking at him as he got to get in the ring now. Pacquiao or whoever cobble together a couple of $1 million and pay his back taxes and try to catch up. But he just and he just don't live on a budget, man, and he's going to pay for that anyhow. So he may survive, but I'll give him another 3 years. He's going to be in the same situation.
and they said that a couple decades ago. Listen here, Platt. Let me say two things, Joy, and this is Joy, bro. The reason why us as black people don't really get ahead, because most of the rules we don't understand. And even when somebody's telling you actual
You talking about
rules
like
and there's
Floyd?
facts behind,
You talking
and
about
they're
like
telling you,
Floyd?
let
Hold up,
me
you
let me
mean
finish.
like Floyd?
Yes, okay. Let's say
Because he
like
don't
Floyd.
understand the rules. That's why he got these charges.
Okay, and
That's why he
listen,
went in
what
and wrote checks that weren't in his bank account.
Bro, hey,
and
brother, you
Uh-huh.
wasting your time. If they don't understand
Hold up. That's
I
assets,
what
know
I'm
I
saying.
am.
assets,
I know I am. I don't
assets.
care either.
Hold up, Tabor. You keep doing it. We're not criminals, Tabor. We
Nobody's
don't
talking
believe
about
in.
criminal
Hold up. Wait a
activity,
minute.
bro.
We don't believe in being a fucking criminal.
Bro, nobody's
Okay.
talking about
So no,
being a
no, we don't
criminal, bro.
understand.
Why
No,
y'all
no,
gotta do
we
that?
don't understand the rule. We pretty much understand the rules. You got to pay your taxes. We're not criminals. That's
You
why
know how
black people, a lot of them, don't go to jail. They don't have problems because they just follow the fucking rules.
you know why? You know why? And there's a lot of black people in jail. You know why the cases
Well,
that
they
just was
don't. The
happening?
ones in jail don't follow, but most of
You
them follow the rules.
listen. So
Gotta
they
pay
got
them
two.
taxes,
They got
boy.
listen, bro. They got two situations that just happened that showed you black people don't understand the rules. Child got off, and what's his name got all that time. Those are
No, they
factual.
didn't, child.
That's a
Well, hold up.
come on,
You
bro.
conflating stuff that really has
How?
nothing to do with anything. Child did what you would do or I would do. He was judged by his peers, and they said he was not guilty.
And his
Now, what did it
lawyer
have to
got
do
him
with
off
not following rules?
because his lawyer played a game, and they got a black
They
lawyer
didn't play a
and
game.
black.
He was judged by his peers.
Yeah, that ain't no
I hear
game.
You
Tabor.
disagree
Come on,
with the
fam.
ruling. What the fuck does
I
that
don't-
have
I
to
don't
do with
disagree with
anything
the
that you don't
ruling,
like?
bro.
It has nothing to do with what you like.
Yeah,
The
ain't no
man
game.
sat in there. He was judged. They said he wasn't guilty. Oh, they lied. You can say that all day, but the point is, he was given. Everybody's treated the same. He was given the same treatment. They said he didn't do it. That's Chow. I disagree with what Chow did, but they said he didn't do it. That's the process that we have. Oh, we should start being criminals and thugs and
I
cheaters
never said any
because
of that,
hold
bro.
on, because this child judgment. I don't know how that's going to make things better for black people.
You writing bad checks and all that. That's not part of the
Come
game,
on,
Tabor.
fam. Listen,
Yeah.
not a part
That's
of your
illegal,
game.
bro.
And
It's not a part of
Trump's
your
president.
game, bro.
Trump is
Why-
president. If
why
you say
Trump-
I'm gonna do
what
like
Trump gotta do
Donald
with
Trump,
this,
you're a
bro?
fool because Trump is president.
In what?
Go
in
go
what
in
way,
go
bro?
into court and say I can do it because Trump did it. And see how your dumb black ass ain't gonna
But
be in jail.
that don't even make sense, Joy, because that's not even a smart move to say.
No,
Why-
but
why
that's
would you do that
basically
and
what
you
y'all
gotta-
saying. If they
No,
doing
you
it, we
can't
can
tell
do
me
it
what
too.
I'm saying, Joy, because I'm
They
telling you
some
what I'm
field
saying.
niggas. They don't understand. They field niggas, cotton field niggas.
Field
They
niggas,
don't,
y'all gonna be the field niggas. Y'all be some
they
cotton
don't,
paying.
they don't know we
Talk about
free.
some I ain't
That's
paying
what
no taxes. I ain't paying my bills. I'm writing bad checks. Y'all niggas gonna be cooked out
field,
here.
field niggas thinking, boy.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
scared of
put
the
your
field,
ass.
man.
Yeah, life is not this journey. The way it's constructed, when you was born, the Constitution, you didn't write that. When you were born in America and you became an American citizen, this is the way we govern. But if you say, "Well, I'm gonna do what I can get," I'm gonna know how to I'm gonna figure out a way to skirt the rules. Well, you could do that, and that would make you a criminal.
It's a game, Platt. It's
That's-
all a
that's
game.
what
There you go.
the
You just said it's a
classification you would-
game.
It's
the
not a game.
classification you would be a criminal. That's a criminal.
Tabor is not a game, bro.
Listen,
Your
fam.
freedom, your livelihood is
And
not a
nothing
game.
is a criminal
Listen
when
what
you're
I'm
out
telling you,
here
bro.
free, still living your life. That man living his life. Y'all
living,
going
bro.
above and beyond of what
I'm
reality
not gonna
is.
go so far as to call Floyd a criminal, but he's showing
Criminal
he
behavior.
doesn't
activity.
understand business with the thing. You kiting checks. Why would anybody want to kite checks? That's
But
bad for business. Period. Okay, he kited check. I'm telling you right now, there are jobs. You go and kite $100,000 check, you gonna get fired.
Listen, Platt. Listen,
He
we all know.
did $200,000 for a watch. Now, he didn't get fired, but most people would go to jail and get fired for that's straight up. There's laws against that. If you write a check over a certain amount, it's a felony. This isn't
Yeah.
somebody at Walmart writing a check and going home with $35 for some milk and cereal for their kids, and then hitting the bank up, and the bank say, "Hey, here's a fee and pay us." And you say, "Okay, I didn't have any money now. I got paid. I'm gonna pay $50, $20 fee, and then the rest of the money." That's different. That's different. That's what the bank saying. We'll let you kite the check, but we're
Here's
gonna
the
put a
thing.
fee on it.
But let's
We'll put a fee.
go.
$100,000. He did it for $200,000. That's a felony, man.
Listen, you're right. It's a felony, right? And for the most part, us regular people, if it would have happened to us, they coming. The feds coming out the gate. But for the most part, we all do. If y'all haven't had it, I have had situations to where I have paid people for services, right? And the services wasn't rendered, bro. And now I got to go fight for my money. So if I got to pay you $200K and my services wasn't rendered, that's the argument in itself. But we don't know that.
No,
So the
You
dude
can't
wrote them
fire
a
the
check.
boss,
Hold on,
still,
hold on,
niggas.
Not him,
You
Tabor.
can't fire the
You not hear me,
boss,
bro.
still, niggas.
That ain't
See,
what he got
that's
charged
not.
with,
Yeah,
Tabor.
like what are we
But we
doing?
don't
He
know
bought it
that,
for a
bro.
watch, Tabor. It says
I
for a
get-
watch.
I get what you're saying, but at the
And what
same
kind
time,
of services would you pay $200,000 to get, Tabor?
there's a lot of services. You can pay a lawyer $200K. You can pay a person to
For what?
broker a
Just
business
upfront?
to
for
get you out,
services,
what?
bro.
to get you out
To
that
get you out of
situation.
situation.
Well, I'm
Retainer
saying-
fee,
Come on, bro.
200,000.
You're not being
Tabor,
honest,
Tabor,
bro.
see, this is the thing, Tabor. You keep doing this.
But I'm not lying about nothing, bro.
Tabor, you got to understand this. That the way you doing stuff, that ain't gonna work, man. Now, no. Listen, let me say this.
It's working.
No.
You telling me it ain't?
No. Hold on.
Come on, fam. I'm listening.
You can do what now. That's you. I wouldn't do it, but you can do what you want to do, and if you can roll the dice and whatever. But you're not supposed to walk around saying that you can do things to bend the rules so you can get away
So
with
y'all want me to
things.
come up here lying? I ain't talking about doing
Well,
any
you
of that. I'm
lying
just
now,
talking about
Tabor. You're
hypotheticals.
not, Tabor.
What
Nobody.
am I lying about?
You don't understand, Tabor. Most people, they're not criminals. You don't understand it. See, that's what I'm saying. We welcome you over here, but your input, you keep leaning toward a direction that, and I'm certainly not going to put that on this channel. We want you to stay out of jail. We want you to be free and enjoy your life. That's why we do these streams. We telling you
exactly,
don't be like Floyd. We're telling you don't be like Floyd. We're telling you don't look at Floyd and think that he's winning. He's not. He's not winning.
But to come
that's
up here,
that's
Platt,
all I'm saying, Tabor. Because when I hear guys, and I said earlier when I was talking to Platt, I heard guys in my personal life that going down a bad road, even about to go down an illegal road, and I'm like, bro, don't do that. You're gonna get jammed up. And it's always 3-4 guys like, no, go ahead, bro, go ahead and do that. Then when they get jammed up, they there with the puppy eyes, looking around like, what the hell just happened? Yeah,
Y'all
nigga,
ain't
I
talking
told you
about
don't do
Floyd because
it.
he free. He free
Don't
out
do it.
here. Y'all ain't talking about Floyd.
Okay.
on,
But if he had somebody near him that sit up here and advise him and say,
he
Floyd,
does, bro.
no, he doesn't. No, nobody's not. Now he's suing everybody that
Bro,
told
yes,
him.
he does, bro.
He's suing
He's
this. He's suing
bro.
the guy that was trying to help him and telling him he was going broke.
Boy,
Now he's
y'all
suing
making the
him.
fantasy funny, man. Y'all tripping.
All right, okay, all right, man. You know what?
And we're going to do that. Jacob is just interrupting with nonsense. And that's what I'm saying. We're trying to help each other and learn from each other. If you're just going to be disruptive and stuff, you're wasting your time up here, Jacob. And you're right, Jacob, you blocked on about 5 accounts. You keep making a new account. We're letting you come up. But look at your contributions, bro. No, I'm gonna open it back up. Be productive, man. You want to participate? Be productive. All this foolishness. You know what you're doing, Jacob. You're not going to be up here now. Here you go. We're going to come back.
Brother,
you're going to be blocked, Jacob.
Brother, all I'm saying, what I'm saying, Platt, I mean, if we're going to speak on facts, stick with it. That guy is not in jail, period.
That's all y'all niggas
well,
keep saying.
It's a process. He's been charged.
Matters, bro.
You don't go straight to jail behind that.
They give you a chance to tax lien. They're giving him a chance. I bet you he paid.
Well, Platt. When he goes to jail,
Jacob. I bet you he paid. I bet you paid.
Yeah, you
when it's
he
time.
already. That's what me and him trying to tell you, Platt. He already have the access to pay it.
Okay, but I bet you he paid though. You saying cook books and shit and then try to get around it.
Exactly.
Oh, he didn't say that, bro. He never said that, bro.
Hold on, y'all was saying that.
No, we was not talking about cooking books.
Y'all niggas was like, you ain't got to pay it right now. Y'all ain't got. You can do it the way.
That's not cooking books. That's
then
not.
How do you want to do it then? How y'all gonna do it?
Listen, just
you
because
gotta pay.
you don't.
Go ahead.
Listen, bro. Just because you don't pay right away, don't mean you gotta cook the books. They can look at his books. They know his fights, bro. They know his assets, bro. He have tangible assets that they can go and take. Everybody knows this. They know he contribute to American culture and society.
But they would have to value the asset. But they don't value the asset that you think that they're not gonna look at all that blue book value and all that stuff. It is the point because it still might not even add up to what y'all think it is. They might not.
That's not the point, fam.
They can deny it and say, I don't want no Bentleys. I don't want this. They can turn around and say that.
Well, they can underball. We also, like you keep thinking, they go by something. They also can say it's not worth what you think it's worth.
That's why you get lawyers, bro, and that's why you get lawyers and appraisers.
That's what the guy,
bro.
That's what I was about to say.
And they got the final say, though.
I get that, Platt, but what I'm saying is the fact that he got the tangible assets to do that.
Well, why don't he pay it then? You
That
keep
shit is
saying it, but he ain't
crazy,
paid
bro. That
his
doesn't make
bill.
sense.
I keep telling you why, but y'all don't even let me cook.
He's
He
gonna go
better-
to jail. He's
He,
gonna go to
he
jail. That's
better
what's
off
gonna
selling
happen.
it before they do. Why would you
That's
put
not
yourself in that
true.
predicament?
Because he don't have to, Joey, bro. He
This
just
is
he
don't have to.
crazy, bro. This is
I
crazy.
know. It's be. Hey, bro, listen. It's
It doesn't
beyond
even
your.
make logically sense.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
Snipes went.
He did, but they don't make the same money. We talking about
No,
Wesley Snipes.
no.
They don't make the
Snipes
same money, bro.
went.
I know, but they
I
don't make the
think- I
same
think
money.
If Snipes had the money, he would have not went, but he went because he
Nah.
ain't had the money.
He said he didn't want to pay the money. Listen, in the time
Okay,
he was
well,
gonna
he
go to
took
jail.
it. They
No,
put
that
his
nigga ain't
ass
had
in
the
Let
jail
me
money.
then.
cook. Let
He
me
ain't had
cook
the
right
money.
quick, bro. Listen, he was a 6-month situation, right? If he go to jail for 6 months, he can clear his debt. That's what happened, bro. He said it, right?
No,
So in
Joey just read you
let me.
can't clear your debt.
That's fine what Joey read, but we know what went on. He said, "I'm telling you what he said
Fat
out
Joe
his mouth."
went to
Why
jail
y'all do this?
for taxes, and he still had to come home and pay them tax. That
He
doesn't
don't
erase
make
nothing.
money, bro. He don't make money the same, bro. That's what I keep saying.
But you still got to pay
Fat
them
Joe,
taxes. He
bro.
still had to pay them taxes when he came home. He still had
Listen,
to
bro.
Okay,
pay.
Jody, hold up, Jody.
Bro, you
So
What
don't
up?
even let me cook, Joey,
if
bro.
so, hold up,
Like, come on, bro.
Jody. So if Mayweather pay that seven million tab,
Yeah.
is he still gonna go to jail?
No, if he pay his tab, he good. He don't have to go to jail. That's of course, Jacob. Yeah, if you pay your tab, whatever that you owe for the IRS, you ain't going to
But
jail.
both you missing. We trying to tell you, lawyers delay your jail sentence, negotiating with the government. That's
They
what we trying
probably,
to
I get
tell.
what y'all saying. They possibly could be discussing something like, all right, I got this upcoming fight with Pacquiao. This is how much I'm gonna give y'all, and break down all the stuff
There
that he
you go.
owed with all these
There
people
you
that's
go.
suing him, and he can
There
work
you
it out.
go.
But
There
even
you
then,
go.
what me and Platt was trying to say is, a man of his age shouldn't be going through this, and it's okay if you're going broke.
But y'all
It's
don't know the
okay.
game he
All right,
playing,
all
though,
right.
bro.
Now he's back to the
Yeah,
game. Like
Because
hold
if
up,
it is,
Tabor, he don't know the game. He's the one that
exactly.
got a,
listen,
he's got a Joy. Do you have a $7 million tax debt with the IRS?
No, I have no
Okay.
tax debt.
Did you kite a check for $200,000 this month?
No, I didn't, Black.
Yeah. So what game do you have to
Like,
know?
this
Clearly,
game right
Joey
here.
knows.
I'm glad you said
Joey
that. Hold up.
This game
knows
right here.
exactly how to
The
live.
government knows. The government know
making
Mayweather can
America-
make more than $7 million.
The government, look. At the end of the day, Joey knows more about how to function in America than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd
That don't even
Mayweather
make
don't know
sense, bro.
you don't. He doesn't know what you saying he knows. He just doesn't know anything in the sense
That's not
he can
true,
box, but when it comes to finances,
Li-
he just doesn't know anything.
Oh, okay, listen,
And
bro.
Tabor,
Based on
it's
what you
okay
hold,
that
hold
if
on,
people
Joey.
don't know,
Hold
they
on,
gotta
bro.
get this
Cause,
information. Hold on, real quick,
cause,
Tabor. If you
come
get
on,
this
man.
information, right? Because y'all didn't know that even when you go to jail, you still have a debt. It's no different, just like with child support, right? You go to jail. I know niggas. I have folks that went to jail for child support. Guess what? That debt don't go nowhere. It don't go away because just you go to jail. You still got to pay your back child
That
support.
child
Just like
support is not the same. Let's be clear.
I understand. But just like with taxes, it doesn't go nowhere. That's the point I'm making. It doesn't erase nothing. So going to jail.
So-
I want everybody to listen that's listening right now. Don't pay your taxes doesn't mean that you can just go to jail and it just erases off your tax debt. And don't do that, people. Don't do that. Pay your taxes on time and don't put yourself in that type of predicament.
And in addition, make arrangements. If you behind,
That's
make
it, Platt.
arrangements so
Yup.
you can catch
There
up
you
with them. But
go.
no, don't let it go
But-
to the point where they coming in and throwing
Exactly.
liens out, and then they're seizing your property. Guess what? They'll subpoena. Guess what? Another thing too, they'll subpoena your tax record. I mean your bank account.
Yup. And
So
take
all
all
of
your
this
bread.
hiding debt, hiding stuff, they'll subpoena it. So they'll
It's
get
not hiding if it's in
they
a bank
once
account,
they
big
get it,
dog.
they'll subpoena you from the bank.
Hey, can I jump in there, bro?
Like you say the cell phone, like you say the cell phone, your own phone, right? Okay, they ain't get my phone. Okay, they'll go to your bank. They say, where you bank at? You bank at this bank. Okay, we need all his transactions for the last 4 years. And guess what? This is the thing. They got people, college students that's gonna dig through that.
A financial analyst.
So you sitting up here thinking that you beating or you winning or you fooling. You ain't fooling them. That's why you say, hey, I'll go ahead and pay it. Why? I don't want these motherfuckers digging into my bank account.
Hey, can I cook on something Joy just said right quick before we get too far? Listen, Joy, I'll be comprehending everything you saying, bro. That's why I can throw at you some things that it may not make sense to you, but it is what it is. But for the most part, based on what your dad taught you and what you know amongst your friends, bro, you play a different game than your friends in life. That right there
but
lets you
I don't
know.
want them to play a different game where it's going to get them
Nah,
jammed
that's
up.
not what we talking about, though.
That's
not
all
what
I'm
we talking
saying, though,
about, Joy.
Tabora. I get
you.
what you're saying. I
That's
get
what
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying. Like, I'm cooking, but you ain't letting me
All right,
cook.
go ahead.
But the boy,
Right?
all these dudes that's locked up, they think they know the game.
I'm
They
not
locked
talking
up.
about locked up dudes, fam. I'm talking about life being the game, bro. Everybody don't play the same game, bro. Joey don't play the same game for most of us up here. He came with his dad's situation. His dad taught him.
The boy, every dude that
See
I
what I'm
know
saying?
that try to thug it out and criminal it
I'm not
out, they get
talking
locked
about
up.
thugging out, bro. I'm not talking about that. Platt, you
You
always
just
talk
pay
about
it. No, you don't want to pay it. You just pay it. You don't want to. I want to pay that shit, man. Well, hey, man, I ain't pay that shit either, man. Fuck that shit. Nah, bro, I paid it. Why? I don't want to
Man,
be
pay a
harassed.
lawyer.
I don't want nobody. I don't
Y'all
want
see,
nobody
y'all not
knowing.
even letting me
I,
cook.
I,
Like,
I
I'm
don't
listening to
want
y'all.
nobody to know A, B, and C.
Hey, check it out though. On Floyd stuff, man, like he got two different distinct problems. The IRS debt is not as big as as bouncing a $200,000 check. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
So with the IRS debt, all the stuff y'all talking about, as far as like the IRS saying that you owe stuff, the IRS is always going to assume that you owe money based on whatever they see on the top line. They have no idea what your expenses are in order to make that money. That's the one thing about being like a
None, bro.
self-employed or a business. All the expenses you do, that's not your income. IRS
Mm-hmm.
only sees what's reported on the top line. They
Mm-hmm.
don't see what it took you in order to make that top line number.
Mm-hmm.
So they could pull all the bank records and all the other stuff that they want. With your job is, and this is why you get the tax lawyers, is to show what your expenses are to offset that top line dollar.
CPAs
Well,
and
okay.
all that,
Let me
tax
ask
write-ups.
everybody up here. Let me ask hold on, everybody up here. Do you want the IRS looking around your bank account?
Nobody wants that shit.
Okay, that's
But
what
they
I'm
can do
saying.
it
That's
But you
just
can't
common
control
anyway,
it.
sense.
bro.
You can't
But if you
control when
don't
the
hold up,
IRS is going to come and
if you
audit
don't,
you.
but if you don't pay your taxes, they can subpoena your bank records.
Yes, it's called an audit. And
That's
I
my
don't pay
point.
taxes on what
So
I
people
don't
say,
believe I
hold
owe.
on. So Hutch, I see you at the job and you say, hey, I owe them $1,500, man. They sent me them thing. And I said, damn, man. And I hold up Hutch. I said, man, fuck them. You ain't got to pay them. I did that shit for 3 years. I ain't paid these motherfuckers. And you say, you know what, man? I'm gonna go ahead and pay them. And I said, why? I don't want nobody subpoenaing my bank records. You know, I just don't want nobody to subpoena that. So I went down there and talked to them. They told me $200 a month for this thing. I already set it up. So, boom.
Right.
Man,
See, and
if I
there you
was you,
go.
Hey,
man,
hold
I
on,
wouldn't have
Tabor,
done
hold
that.
on, Tabor.
If I was you,
You
man,
asked me
I
a
wouldn't have
question.
done it,
I'm
man.
gonna answer that
I
question.
would have
Can
said,
no
fuck them and shit.
one
I'm
We
gonna
not
answer
gonna.
that question.
can,
I'm gonna answer
can
that
no
question.
one pursue you without a lawyer in
Hey,
United States of
forget all
America?
that. I'm gonna
Period.
answer his question. I'm gonna answer his question. Hey, so in that situation, the IRS sees. Obviously, you said I work a job, and I was getting reported. My income was getting reported to the IRS, and they say I owe X amount of dollars. I say I didn't want to pay. What the IRS didn't see is on my side businesses on the other side of that's not reported, where I'm taking L's, I'm taking losses, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying on my income because I actually incurred losses that year because I'm investing in a business that is
Mm-hmm.
taking
Mm-hmm.
L's. So that's
But
why I
that's your
didn't pay
But you still
hey
got to
Hutch,
report
$1,500.
that,
And
though, right, Hutch?
Hutch,
yeah,
Because
that's
you
your
still report,
income.
but they can still audit you, Joey. They can
yeah,
still audit you.
yeah, that's tax evasion. Even if you got
It's
whatever
not a
business.
tax evasion. They can
No, but
audit you anytime they don't believe what you're saying.
no. But I'm saying if you say you still got another business on top of what you have, and you're
Yeah,
not reporting that income because even
no,
though
it's
the
not
business
income. It's
not
losses.
okay,
Losses.
But they still have it. What I'm saying is they'll
They
sit
don't
down.
have it. Your income you make on your
If
side
you
business
get
does not
your
You
bank
have
automatically
to
get
record,
reported. You
report
have
your
to
losses.
self-report.
You have to report your
okay. How
losses.
about this? How about this? You are a plumber, assistant plumber. You're not even a plumber. You're assistant plumber,
Okay.
but you have a license, right? But you don't have your own business. But you got a regular job, whatever, and you get behind on your taxes in regular job, so you owe $5,000 in back taxes. But what the IRS doesn't know, that you do plumbing on the weekend and people pay you by Cash App. People pay you by check, And so you say, man, screw these people. What they gonna do to me? I'll pay them when I pay them. They say,
Okay.
okay. Eventually they say, okay, you need to be in court. You don't show up. They say,
Sure.
okay, we're gonna bring it in. We're gonna file a case against him. We need to subpoena his bank records. And
Okay.
you say, well, you can't have my phone. They said, we don't need it. So they look at your social security and they send all of that. And then that Cash App, they can get that. They don't need your phone. So they got all that in front of you. So when you go in there and talk to them people and that judge, they're going to say, well, what about this business you doing on the side? I don't have no side business. Well, it says right here, you put up, this person sent you $350 and this person sent you $200 and this person sent you $200. Why did they do that? Because then they'll go and fuck with them. Well, I do plumbing on the side. And you do? Or have you paying taxes on that?
It's tax evasion, Platt.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain to him. So
Hey,
that's what
no,
I'm saying.
I understand what
I
you're trying to
am
explain.
bro.
But
the
here's
problem with
but here's what's
It don't even go
happening.
like
Here's
that.
what's happening.
the
Here's what's
problem
happening with y'all.
the
is that
problem
you're
with hold up. The problem with Floyd Mayweather is he's giving the impression to people that this is how you deal with the IRS. It is not how you deal with them.
That's
You
how
right
he
about
deal
that.
with him.
Hold on, you right about that because first of all, you don't go up to no judge telling the judge ain't gonna talk to you. The judge gonna talk to your lawyer, first of all. So you kind of misquoted, a couple of things. Second of all, that's what I mean about how we don't know what's really going on with his scenario because he got lawyers involved talking to the government. So trying to jump the gun accusing this man of doing XYZ is not smart because once again, United States, you gotta have a represent lawyer. Anything that goes on, criminal,
Who
civil,
said you
whatever.
didn't? Who said you didn't?
You said you had when a judge asked you why you was doing side business on the weekend, the judge ain't gonna ask you nothing because everything
You
go through
damn
your
right.
lawyer.
Let me tell you something, bro. When they subpoena your fucking records, you damn. And hold up, we just said it ain't like the prosecutor is looking. No, they got all types of college. They got 300 college students doing intern work. They gonna look through all this shit you got, bro. And guess what? What if you doing? What if you doing shit? That's gonna come on. They're gonna look at it, man.
That's why it's
Financial
called a
forensic.
They're gonna
That's
defense.
what
look
my
at
Not
it.
cousin
saying
doing.
that,
That's why
but
it's
that's
Platt.
what
called
they
a
go.
defense
what
lawyer.
I'm saying is
Defense,
that
they gonna defend all what you
Do you
talking
know?
about.
Do
what we're
you
saying is
know?
that
Hold on,
every
hold on, hold
dollar
on.
you make is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily due taxes
Well,
because they have a
hold on.
cost
Okay,
associated
bullshit.
with the
Hold on,
dollar.
hold on.
No,
King
That's
Jacob.
it's
he ain't
King
it's
trying to
Jacob.
hear you.
oh
We
my
can be.
God, y'all
Hold
don't
on.
understand
We
like
can be.
how
We
self-employed and
can
businesses
be in
work.
Buffalo Wild Wings, me and you,
What?
and we can be in
Bro,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
tweaking.
and you're an Eagle fan, and I'm a Dallas fan, and I can say I got the Cowboys, and you say okay, and we having fun or whatever, and the game over with, I won the bet. You can send me $500 cash app. Now, if I fuck around and I'm doing this stuff, no, I'm not paying taxes with my job. But like you guys saying, like Floyd, they're gonna say, okay, we'll subpoena his bank records. They subpoena my bank records. They're gonna ask me
Have
about
you
that.
heard of income
No,
statements?
they're gonna ask me why did he
Have
send
you
you
heard of an
500?
income
Hold on. They're gonna
statement?
say why did he send me 500? And I'm gonna say, well, he sent it over a bet. You want a bet? Okay, you got to pay on that.
Have you heard
And
of an
they're
income
gonna say, well,
statement?
hold up, you were illegally betting. You got to understand that's the game they play. And I'm
The
not saying,
game.
Dude, I
well,
The
understand the
that's the
game.
way
game.
things work. So guess what? You're gonna have to account for all of that. That's why I'm saying
Quit.
the best thing to do is just pay them.
That's
Fuck it.
true. The two things can be true. What you just said true, and what I'm about to say is true too. The best game is having a lawyer to defend you. Period. Period.
That's
So,
it, bro. This
and
America,
and the other
bro.
side of it is that there's a such thing as called an income statement, and you don't pay taxes on revenue. You pay taxes on the bottom line profit, which is your off the income statement. So with that bottom line of your income statement, top line is your revenue. Do you have your expenses, and then everything else that comes out from that. At the end of it, if it's negative, you don't write a check to the IRS.
That's a fact. You right about that, Hutch. You is because that's where a lot of people got their business card and charge everything when they take flights or eat dinner and stuff like that. They charge it onto that so it can be written off on their taxes and stuff like that, which is
Some of
cool.
us know that, bro. Some of us know
Yeah,
that.
but a lot of people we don't know. See, this the ins and out of that. Hey, Hutch, let me
Yeah.
ask you a question real quick, bro. If you had a homie going through something like what Floyd going through, back taxes. Stop laughing, Jacob. Stop laughing. Back taxes, child support, writing bad checks. Would you not sit that man down and at least tell him, yo, all this flexing, buying stuff, we gotta chill. We gotta relax. Not saying he broke, but you would want to tell your homie to relax and get all this stuff in order. And then you can do all the flexing and buying and whatever later on down the line. Just get your. Would you not tell your homie that, or would you just be
Yeah,
up
I mean,
there
if he my
be like,
homie,
saying
if he
that, bro.
if he my homie though,
no,
Joey,
I'm not
yeah,
saying
for sure.
y'all saying that,
For
but
sure, for sure.
Go ahead.
Hey, Joey, for sure. Like if that's my homie, yeah, I would do that. But I'm looking at Floyd. I don't think that he got no real homies.
Oh,
You know,
here we go, bro. There we go, bro.
But,
he
see,
got no real homies,
hey,
huh?
hey, one thing about not having a real homie, you can enjoy that money that you made without not having no homies.
Facts.
I mean, he
Because
One
got that
thing
as
money.
about them
homies,
homies, one thing about them homies, they didn't take their chance to get in that ring for their life.
there you go.
So at the end of the day, Mayweather is
Why am I
sleeping
listening to
good.
you?
Mayweather
Exactly.
is sleeping good. Mayweather is good.
Yeah.
If he was in
I
terrible
don't
trouble,
think he's
as y'all
good.
insinuating, he would have been locked up. He would have been in
I
jail.
don't think
He'd
he's
have been
good.
seized.
I
The
don't think he's
IRS
good.
and the Feds would have been at his property. Everything that
I
y'all
don't
is
think
saying,
he's
once
good. I
again,
don't think he's
y'all
good.
talking about fantasy. It don't.
It's not a
It's not ruling
fantasy,
reality.
Jacob.
There's
It's
no
not a
handcuffs
fantasy,
on
little
that
brother.
guy. That guy is not
It
trying
ain't
to
rooted
bail
in
out.
reality, bro.
The guy is not having his property seized.
He's
That
trying
guy
to
is not having
box
none of that, bro.
pass in his 50s.
But he
If
can
I
still.
could make 100 million to 300 million,
There you go.
why not do it too in my 50s, my
feel me?
80s? What are you
Shit,
talking
come
about?
on, man. What we talking about?
See, I think that
That's
money
the
just gone.
bankable skill, bro. It
Not
doesn't
only
matter,
boxing,
Joey. It's a
one thing
bankable
about that
skill.
boxing, you got to cut that check that same night
Your
when he
Cut the
finished.
check.
overhead.
When
You spending $1
that
million
boxing,
a month. Like, come
when
on,
that bell
bro.
ring at the last, you got to cut Floyd that check that night. The hell we talking about?
You know what, Joey? If you was in his position for the most part, none of your homies could tell you really how to move with money, bro. They've never seen the money you can touch based on your skill.
But that's the problem though, Tabora, because even them, they still got financial literacy to help me out in certain
Maybe.
ways, even with businesses. Because
Not
all
if
my
you got
homies
100
got
mil.
businesses, right?
Hey,
They
but
get,
Can
I'm
I tell
still.
you? Go ahead,
So
man.
I can learn something from anybody. You can learn something from even a homeless person. So
You can
I
learn
don't
something
have
from a
that
crackhead.
mindset. Yeah, you can learn something from anybody. So I won't just have this mentality where I just be like, oh, I ain't listening to my homies. Y'all some broke ass niggas. Like that can
But
that's
the
not.
only thing you
I
can
agree with
learn
Joey,
from
man. You can learn from
only
anybody,
thing you can
bro.
learn from a crackhead to
That's
be
not
a
the point, bro.
crackhead. The only thing
Oh
you
my
can
That's
learn
not
from
true.
a
No, you
homeless
can
to be a homeless.
but Jacob, you can
Because if
learn.
you doing better than your friends, they need to ante up on your level. You don't
Oh,
downgrade
Jacob,
yourself.
you
So
ready to
yeah,
flex
Hey,
so
on
why
these
Jacob,
would
niggas? Look
you
at
don't know how to extract the
man,
best out
listen,
of
bro.
anybody, man.
Yeah,
Like
Jacob,
you
you
thinking like
wildin',
that.
Cause
bro.
I'm gonna
Everybody has
die
a use,
alone.
dude.
I'm gonna
Everybody
die
has
alone.
a
I'd
use,
rather
dude.
move alone and be at peace. You did?
There,
You feel me? There you
you
go.
know,
That's cool, but
I
yeah.
came here solo, so I'm a rock dolo. Hey,
nah, ain't
listen,
no
bro.
man.
You're
Everybody
not
ain't
self-made,
self-made,
bro.
bro. Yeah,
Nobody's
you
self-made.
always
Nobody
need
is.
somebody. I needed.
You're right. But guess what? If you can't find it, you can find peace within yourself, my brother.
Well, I mean,
Easy.
I can give you
And
that.
that's
That's
easy.
Yeah,
yeah. I
By
ain't gonna lie with
yourself.
that. Yeah.
No matter
I
what you
agree.
got
You
going
ain't
on.
arguing with nobody. Ain't nobody watching your pockets. Ain't nobody trying to tell you how to move. Ain't
Just go
nobody
get you some money.
like it be peace. You know how to go get
But you
that
still want
purse,
somebody
that bag,
to be right
and
there,
be
though,
at
Jake.
peace, brother. But you can't let no one
Everybody don't
steal
need
your
that.
peace.
Yeah.
That's the main code. If you got a cool partner that's not stealing your peace, rock
I'm
with
talking
them till
about before you got this money, you had people around you that love and respect you.
And you
Once
people
had to
you,
change,
leave
Jody.
those
People
people to go
change.
get
He
that
left
money,
them
Sometimes
bro.
all. Yeah.
sometimes people
they
change
can,
around you.
but the people
Say
that get
Jody,
money also
sometimes
change too,
people
bro. I've
They
seen
that's
niggas that
supposed
true.
to.
start getting money start getting goofy, like damn,
You
bro.
supposed to
Hey, but
change, bro.
you
You
know
don't supposed
what?
to stay the same.
Not in the You supposed to
Character
change.
though is different. Your
Yeah,
character shouldn't
like
Come
change,
on,
man.
y'all
yeah.
know what I mean, bro. This what I'm saying
I
about
I
mean,
this
touched
no,
some
serious
man.
paper and I ain't
conversation,
No,
saying that
no.
bro.
with my
Y'all,
Hey,
homies.
come
Like,
on,
Tabor, we
fam.
understand what you're saying. We just
Can't
clarifying,
wait.
bro.
You don't have to clarify
no,
it if you
no,
know
but
what I'm
Tabor,
saying.
you,
I said
Cause
what I
those
said.
same
you're
damn
not gonna
friends,
Well,
switch up on your
hey,
homies though,
those
bro.
same damn
misinterpretation.
friends, same friends that y'all speaking on when you go broke, they'll be M.I. to
Not
the
my
A.
homies. Not my
No, I
homies.
got the same homies that I
Yeah,
had since I was
exactly.
That's
Well,
like
that
fine.
a
mean
little
y'all
boy.
Everybody ain't
broke.
Broke
got
That
or
it.
mean
not,
y'all
we all
broke.
gonna
Everybody
get
ain't
this
That
got it.
mean
paper,
y'all
bro.
broke. All y'all broke. Yeah, that's what it mean.
Ah, my
Oh
niggas ain't broke.
man.
I ain't broke.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
shake up.
Hey, it goes up and down, man. Hey, I done seen homies go to jail. I done seen homies come up, man. You
Like
know.
What
at
I'm
some
saying, what I'm saying, brother, is this: crab in the bucket mentality is in our community, and to be in denial
telling you,
of it.
bro.
Come on,
But
brother.
I
Like,
think
Hey,
Hey,
it's
on the
us.
on
I
the
think I think it's us as black men. We got this ego. I'm trying to tell you. I've seen
everybody
it.
ain't got the ego, bro.
It is an ego to board with
I
niggas. You
get it, but
can't tell me
everybody ain't
nothing.
got it.
Like when you start getting a
Everybody
couple
ain't
dollars in
got
your
it, bro.
pocket and you got yourself a little bunny, niggas be acting like they Tony Montana. Like, calm down, good brother.
you
Relax.
sound like the
you gonna
crab in
tell
the bucket,
Chill.
who you
Jody.
gonna
No,
tell
I'm
Jody,
me?
not.
Jody, you
What
sound
we
like the crab
doing
in the
right
bucket,
Why
now,
you
man.
can't just be?
fam?
Why you can't be still the regular chill dude on the block?
Because it listen,
And I understand you that money change. It's going to change you, but it should change you in a positive mindset. It
nah,
shouldn't make you
not
change up on
everybody.
your family and your friends, though. They
Yes,
was
it
there when you
should.
was a broke ass nigga. They
It
was
don't
there
matter.
and
And
they
listen, they
loved
will
you.
keep you broke, and they will keep you broke. That
Most of the
love will
time,
keep. Listen,
if they
Big
keep
fact.
if they
Big
listen,
panhandling,
fact.
they're asking for money. Yeah, I
Joy,
can understand that.
peep
I
Go
can
game.
see
ahead,
that.
go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead.
When you start getting a certain level of money, bro, you and I both know it's certain niggas you gotta stop hanging around. It's certain
Big facts.
family members you gotta stop going around.
Big
When it's
facts.
time,
Big
you
facts.
becoming a person that you ain't never seen. So for you
Big
to do
facts.
these things that ain't never got done before, you gotta
Big
stop
facts.
messing with people that you shouldn't be hanging around, bro.
Are you gonna
They ain't got
stay at
nothing
the
for you.
bottom with them? Are you gonna stay at the bottom with them? Period.
They
I
ain't
mean, I
got
hear what
no
y'all saying.
information for you,
Yeah.
bro. They can't tell you how to get no
I
money. Listen,
understand
hold
that.
on, Joy, hold on.
Go
You
ahead.
got 10 grand in your pocket. You know exactly how to flip it to 30 in at least 4 months, and they ain't even seen 10 grand in one
Big
time.
facts.
But
Big
you
facts.
moving different. Come on,
Big
G.
facts.
We
Big
Hey,
black
but
men,
facts.
at
we
the
supposed to be
same
having a
time
better
though,
conversation,
hey,
bro.
I
hey,
feel you.
hey, but
Come
like
on, G.
here's the other side of that. We got examples of people that didn't do that and did just fine, man. Like we can look at like KG. He kept his homies, man, with him. He took care of them niggas, man. He didn't. He
LeBron
had a small
James,
Exactly.
circle. He did
LeBron.
not. He
LeBron
doing
too.
fine. LeBron
LeBron
we
put
did
all
know.
his
too.
people on. He put all
But you
his
can't
homies
do that
on.
with everybody.
I'm
We
I'm
can't do
saying,
that. Every
all right,
yeah,
we
yeah.
not saying
Go
that,
ahead.
man. But what you saying is that you gotta do that with everybody to get rid of them. So I'm like,
No,
there's a
No,
balance
what he
somewhere
this
in
what
there,
said,
I'm
ain't it?
what
saying
he
Ain't
about
there a
said,
niggas
balance
no,
before.
somewhere?
what he said, you
Listen what I'm
gotta
telling
pay
you, bro.
attention. He said you gotta pay attention to your surroundings. If
Yeah.
people move in
Thank
a
you,
certain
bro.
way, don't appreciate you going up and they want you to stay down, you gotta pay attention to those folks. You
I
can't
I
agree
be
ain't
with
talking
that.
about the
Hundred
blind.
people that
percent.
rock
You
with
Hundred
you
you,
you
percent.
G.
can't
Hundred
you
Come on,
percent.
can't be
man.
blind. You can't be blind thinking you can help everybody that's gonna move
No.
like you, think like you, and want to progress like you. You have to be a fool to be blind to that. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
You
makes
can't
sense, bro.
you can't
That makes
expect
sense.
you can't expect nobody to believe in your dreams, nigga. That's your dream. It
Yeah, for
you don't
sure.
you can't follow nobody to get there because ain't nobody doing what you have done. In your family, in your surrounding circles, you go around your partners, you talking about your dreams and aspirations, and they telling you what ain't gonna work. And it's just like, damn, nigga, this what it is? This how we talking to each other now? But when we
Hey,
crabs
was
in the
but the
bucket.
15
question
years
is,
old,
Crabs in
is
the
them really your
bucket.
part? Are them really your
hold
partners
on,
though?
hold
That's what I'm
on. You ain't
saying.
gotta tell me. You ain't gotta tell me. So at 15, we was cool. We could smoke and drink, right? You know what I'm saying? We busting it down every time. We all putting in, but we talking about a business now, and ain't nobody got no paper. Nobody want to put in no work, but everybody want to catch these wins, but
Big
don't want to
fact.
take these losses. Come on,
Big
bro.
fact.
As
Big
black
fact.
men, it's like when did the conversation start to change on the dude got a skill set that is unmatched on this planet, bro.
Yes,
Big
On
sir.
the
fact.
planet.
Big
You hear what I'm
facts.
saying? And no matter what we say about his money, and everybody done said what they done said, we ain't never seen this nigga go to jail for nothing. All the
Big
things
fact.
they say, nothing. We don't, and listen, when it comes to that baby mom situation, how he trick on females, man, let's not act like we all didn't have a female that we didn't break bread with and nothing became out of it. It don't matter if it was a lunch, a dinner, right? It don't matter if it was a birthday gift and it wasn't reciprocated around your birthday. Like it happens, bro. So however he decides to move with women,
Big
he
facts.
treat his women the way he want to treat his women, big dog, the same way you do. And I can't tell you what you would call tricking.
See,
It's
but
tricking.
Tabor,
Go
you know
ahead.
what it
I'm
is with
listening.
me, especially when I hear guys say stuff like us as black men at times we take things as casually. Like certain things we just say, man, we just go through that. Like we can go through tax liens and we can go through situations where we owe people and go. No, that's not good. That's
And
Nah,
you,
not.
but the bad shit happens to people though, Joey.
It
we
Like,
not
no,
saying
does,
it
I
don't.
but
don't
we
think people
shouldn't
No,
make
know.
it
good
so
things. Good
casual.
things
And
happen to bad things.
Yeah,
Good things happen to
everything
bad
happens.
People
Like,
people.
man,
have
shit.
bad things happen
I
to
don't
them
think
too.
Floyd
we're
went
gonna
through.
go through things. I
I
understand
don't
that as
think.
black men, we all gonna go, but we can't just overhead and just it's gonna be no nigga. We got get on your job. You got to figure
I
this
don't
shit
think
out.
Floyd foreseen himself going through the shit he's going through right now, bro.
I
I
don't
mean,
want to
because
see him go through this. That's the
yeah,
crazy
because
part. They thinking like we hating on him.
Li-
I'm like, no, I don't want to see this man
Listen,
lose
you
nothing.
know what? You know what killer the most of the argument? If the dude really made 300 M's and all he owes is 7 million in taxes,
I was
that's
just
something
about
we
to
ain't even
go there.
talking about.
I was just about to go there.
Come on, G.
Now I'd be more worried if it had two more zeros behind that
You
seven.
feel me?
7 million, bro.
His people
Like,
ain't
come
But
doing his
that's
on,
like
job.
man.
Tabor. That's like if you got
Like
200,000
see,
saved up,
but hold
right,
up.
and you owe the IRS about.
One thing about rich people, even having rich friends will throw you seven M's, man.
hey,
Man, them niggas got bills too. They ain't give you no bread like that,
Man, you don't know
Jacob.
what people
hey,
would
didn't
do,
They ain't
bro.
throwing you
didn't
no
Jay Z hook
7.
up Lil Wayne?
I just told you all of this doesn't make sense because if you Google his annual income, they say all his business is making anywhere from 20 to 40 million annually. So how is
And,
someone is worrying about 7 million and your yearly income cover that quadruple? You know
But
what I'm
if you
saying?
I
read
Don't
and
don't
make
know
look
no
if
it
he
up,
sense.
makes that
I,
kind of money right
it's
now though.
and for the most part, bro, it's not about ownership, bro. It's about control, bro. It's about control. Amazon, y'all, okay, listen, bro. All I'm telling y'all, listen, bro. As black men, we can have this conversation all day. Some of us can give some game. Joey can tell me something about real estate I don't know in his area. If I wanted to come there was an opportunity. I can invest in that opportunity with Joey because I know you, right? If you wanted me to. But for the most part, when your face card good, people go rock with you, G.
oh,
Clearly,
that's a
they
Big
still
fact.
facts.
rocking with this
Big
man.
facts.
Oh, that's a fact.
Big facts.
Mayweather
Big facts.
face card good, bro. That's why he can still put on these fights and they go sell out.
And
Oh,
not
you
only
think his
that,
face card look good right now,
not
Tabor?
only
Yes,
that,
absolutely.
Everybody
Absolutely.
don't know about all
not
that shit.
only that, the government know he's good because they watch fights too, and they pay attention to that
I
revenue.
don't know,
That
bro.
shit.
That face card
I
don't
don't
Seven
look
think they
too
really
good
know
million,
right
about
about
none of that
now.
seven
Listen,
shit.
million.
bro.
We can wait. We can wait to the next fight and get our 7 million.
He
That's the
got
point
it.
I'm trying to
He
make.
got it. And then they go look at his assets. They go look at the people he support, the businesses that he run, in the communities that he. All this can be
Hold on,
factored.
but
It can
you're
be
not
factored.
paying your workers. You not like that's not good, bro.
Listen.
And now
Okay,
this nigga
but you
Jake
don't
Paul
know the
said that he owe
situation.
him about 100, a million and some. That's nothing.
That's
He should
he
be able to
say,
pay
she
that
say
nigga.
You
shit. That's
you
he
you
say, she say shit.
you don't know,
I
bro.
know. Yeah, people can't talk about when they a
Pe-
nigga owe him some bread, right, Jacob?
No,
listen,
no,
bro.
you do it in a legal way and let my lawyer
It's,
check what you talking about. That's how
Yeah,
you
my
do
legal
it.
way, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
because
hey,
Brother,
Joe,
look,
anybody,
hold
but
up,
I
hold
hey,
up,
still
hold
say
up,
a nigga owe me
hold
some
up. I
bread.
hope y'all catch this today. In United States, even when you go to any type of judge, whatever, they will appoint you a lawyer if you can't afford one. So don't never
at
get it
least
miscused. Don't never get it miscused that anyone can accuse you for anything. You're supposed to believe it, brother. Take it to court, get a defense, a lawyer, and you may or may not pay it. But don't just go for someone just telling you owe me some when not fighting it, brother. That's the point I'm trying
Hey,
to
you
make.
want to know how I know when rich niggas start going broke though? For real, for real. When they just start suing niggas, like Dame Dash
some
suing everybody right about now because he
yeah.
oh,
Hey,
come on. So he can't sue.
sometimes they do
So
that
he
because they
can't sue
salty.
Joey.
They
Come
be
on,
angry at
bro.
niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see that sometimes when somebody just pisses another person off, they'll tie them up in court and they gonna just burn their bread. Like it's a
uh-huh.
Yeah,
strategy. It's a strategy
That
though,
too.
man.
it's
Like
a
the
That
true
too.
strategy,
That
competitors
bro.
too.
that burn their
That too.
bread. They'll tie 'em- if I'm a bigger bank than you and I want your business, I will make you go broke by tying you up in court.
Hey,
Because
hey,
that
Hutch, you want to know
incident,
the crazy thing?
that
To call you out.
200,000 was 2 years ago. That was
And,
2020.
no, but ain't it crazy? He's showing Showtime. He's showing his old promote. Like he's showing
There's
everybody.
a reason.
Yeah.
There's back end money.
Yeah,
Listen,
the pocket's
it's
getting low.
hold on.
He want,
Like,
he want,
No,
yeah,
bro.
he want that, he
Listen,
want that bread. He want that little bit of bread.
listen, bro.
Hey,
And
There's
that's the
there's a thing Prince did back in the day, right? He did a financial audit. Michael Jackson did a financial audit. They realized they was getting robbed. They was overpaying for certain things. You did, that's your money. The company's doing what they doing, so you go sue. It don't matter that it look like to the public that it look like he throwing out frivolous lawsuits, because that's what they called. He got a legitimate reason to do what he doing, bro. So you may think he going broke, but bro, that's his money. That man deserves that bread. That's his bread. Oh, you supposed to give me 10% more. Where's my extra 10 million at? You know what? Don't worry about it. Let me go to court.
And
You
I'm
know,
gonna tell you
my name
going
is.
broke. I'm gonna tell you going broke when you start selling $18 million
You
watches,
feel me?
when you start selling the fleets of Bentleys that you own and Rolls Royces, you start selling those things. That is a very indicating that you need some cash on
And,
demand,
and
right now.
yeah, because you ain't liquid, and everybody ain't liquid. So you can have $100 billion, right? But that don't mean it's liquid. You can't just go pull it out the bank. Like that, it just a lot of things, bro. We be talking about as black men, fam. We don't be having realistic conversations, bro. As a black man, we know greatest Mayweather is one of the best to do it, bro. Period, point blank. Ain't nobody did it like him. He ain't got no losses. So you can say he losing, but in most cases in life, everybody ain't hitting on all 8 cylinders in every arena in their life. If that's family, girlfriends, kids, the money, the business, something is go. It ain't always balanced, bro. So you gotta deal with it when you gotta deal with it. That's why we always hear something about this nigga that got something going on. But for some reason he escaped it scot free. No charges, ain't going to jail.
yep, yep. Hey, yeah, and you know
And
what's
that boy
crazy?
made 1.3 earnings in boxing history.
But you
So
know
that boy made some change, man.
what's crazy though, like, is that he made all that, but it's like it's still built on his performance alone. You know, and ideally, what you want to see somebody do is like, you know, boxing is a fleeting skill. It's going only you can only do it for so long. So ideally, you want to see it spin into something that you can go ahead and perpetuate when you're no longer boxing. You know, and I don't think Floyd really put a lot of vested in that, you know, into the actual business. You know, he didn't do like Golden Boy did, and you know, and create a
But
great
he ain't
organization like
But
Floyd.
that.
ain't nobody in the boxing world legitimate coming out calling him bro. And they have more access to knowing what's going on than the average Joe. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody have shit on that boy. Now we hear fake news allegations and stuff, but come on, that's every
All
day.
but
day.
I mean,
But
ain't
but
nobody in
the
the boxing
boxing
world called Adrian
community,
Bronner broke either. But you know what
the
I'm saying?
boxing community have not, and he got some haters in that boxing community. Ain't no one just legitimate coming out saying Floyd is broke the way the community is jigging.
Yeah,
Because
I think
they
they
smart
respect him
enough.
though in the community though, bro.
Well, but you got your haters too that don't respect you. Don't nobody,
Mm,
everybody don't love you, brother. I mean, that's
yeah,
a
I hear
perfect
you, but
time. This a perfect time to kick a man when he's down, and I don't think Floyd is down.
They
That just
trying to, cause he ain't losing in the ring. You can't
no,
get him in the ring. So
nah.
you can try
all
out
right,
here, but
only
Hey,
even that ain't working.
only times
To
on the show, bro. That's all I can
to
say.
boy,
Like,
to boy, you keep talking about him in the ring, bro. Like
Cause it
that's a
matters,
wrap, bro.
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 Come on, bro. Why you
That,
ain't
doing that though, G?
nobody in boxing community can step in the ring and get 100 to a 300 million
you're not
bag
getting
in
that way,
one
nah.
night. And this cat been
not this,
retired for a
not
little
right now,
minute.
not right
He
now,
Nah,
and
can
he
because
not getting it. He ain't
Netflix
nah.
getting
is
it.
involved.
Who ain't getting it?
Netflix involved. He
Floyd
will
ain't
get
getting
it because
that. He ain't getting
He
no
he
300
might get
Netflix
a
million,
couple
bro.
involved.
mil. Not right
Netflix
now.
Yeah,
involved. He
shit.
will get that, or he would not shoot up them damn
Yeah,
shoes.
all right.
Period.
He
Man,
not
He can
gonna be
get
in the
some
that's what
ring
his
then,
promoting.
last
bro, because
bro.
ain't nobody
So
paying for that.
how you think he about to go from what 200 million and he in his 50s? He know the game. He move it the way
Dog,
he
he ain't
move.
gonna be
You think he gonna
boxing,
get
man.
less?
Exact. They don't
He gonna
understand
get
that,
less?
Hutch. Like,
Thank you,
shit is
thank
not
you,
the
bro.
same,
And
bro.
y'all will
Yeah, and
still
y'all
will
also
hold on, and y'all will still
Anything
pull up,
anything
and
he do right now is gonna ruin his.
y'all will still pull up to watch to see he gonna lose,
Nah,
and
bro.
y'all would, yeah,
Yeah, niggas
get it
gonna pull up to a
again.
bar and watch you for
but
$15.
but
Hey,
And they
listen,
bro.
still watching him.
But you watching him.
on the
You
big screen.
watching him. Come
It
on,
don't
Dog,
matter. You
G.
watch it.
he couldn't
Your
fight
eyes on
anybody
him.
that's
Your
ranking
eyes
right
on
now,
him.
dude. Floyd
Joey,
cannot fight any
Joey,
ranking
let me
boxer right
The
now.
bar paying
Joy,
$100. I'm paying 15 to get in.
Joy,
These
let me
niggas.
ask you,
Go ahead.
if you had the bag, based
Yeah.
on if you had the bag, bro, like
Yeah.
really had it, and your dad was like, man, I wish I'd go see that fight. Would you take your pops? Would you take
Oh,
your pops?
yeah. If
If
you
you
really
had
want to
the
see it,
bag,
I'll take
there
him.
you
Yeah.
go,
Yeah,
bro. So you would still pay whatever it is to make sure you and your
but it's
pops
but it's
It's
not
experience.
for
more.
it's
It's
not
more
for
Come
the.
that.
I'll
on,
be
bro.
honest. Like I wouldn't say I really want to see Floyd because, for real, his fights is not like action.
But
Ain't niggas really throwing.
Nah,
He's a defensive
he
player. I mean,
defensive.
defensive
Yeah,
fighter. Like
he a point fighter.
he
I,
don't really like. I've seen him fight.
Yeah, basically
But
all
one
not
thing
get
that
hit,
y'all don't
bro.
give credit, one thing y'all don't give
I'm not
credit
hating
to,
though.
to Floyd. Hold up, it ain't about hating, it's about giving him credit. He seen his father lose his mind. He seen his uncle, lose. So he seen the effects about going hard in that ring, and he was just smart enough to still make money, still do his thing, and having that longevity of health.
I
and
respect
medical is
that.
So,
different now.
I respect his boxing
The
record, dude.
medical is different
You
now,
know what
bro.
I'm saying?
He probably on top of his shit. Top tier
But
medical
but
care.
but
He
but
cannot fight a ranked fighter right now.
Yeah,
He'll
he
get
can't,
destroyed.
bro. Like
That ain't.
if they were to put Floyd against Crawford right now, Crawford is destroying that nigga. Like, it's no way. And that's the thing.
but
His
but
age.
Crawford
Well,
would not 100% tell you he would do that because that's his number one boxer. If you heard this interview, he respect Floyd tremendously. So,
You gotta respect Floyd. That's what I'm saying.
but
I'm
nigga,
not
if they get in the ring, he
disrespecting.
gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah,
That
bro.
fight is not happening, bro.
It's not.
Ever.
I
It's
don't
that's what
want
I'm
it
not.
to
saying. So
happen.
we not even being so we not
Yeah.
being
So,
realistic again.
but
Come
like I'm
on,
saying,
G.
them is the money.
but
Them fights
but
that are gonna
but he
bring
could
money
mess
in.
with he could mess with Mayweather in his prime.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
you
exist in
saying
the same
it'll bring
time frame, bro.
Yeah, all
you.
right. But my thing is,
Yeah,
but
it don't make no
Pacquiao,
sense. That fight ain't happen, so it ain't no make sense
him and
bringing it
That,
up.
That's
Pacquiao,
what. But
they
we
gonna
talking
get
about
that.
making money
Ain't no sense
today.
bringing that damn fight up. What you talking
We
about?
talk about making money
They
today.
take
He
a,
can't.
nobody's
He's not
not
gonna
paying
box and make that
200,
kind of
But
money like that.
$300
outside,
boxers
but
today,
but you
bro.
gotta understand, but you have to understand and keep in perspective. Boxing. Crawford was never a big draw, brother.
I mean, until recently, yes, I'll
That
say.
would be the biggest
But
fight
Yes.
he
that
late
Floyd can
in the
make money on
game.
right
He
now
late in the
today.
Yeah,
game.
but
But he
that's
that
late
ain't
in the game though.
what you
and
mean he late.
Floyd folks ain't seeing that as money, bro, because they gonna take the fights where the money
But
at.
no,
Why
no,
would
no.
you take a
Crawford,
fight that
if
ain't got?
if if Crawford didn't retire, I could see Crawford and Floyd being a big fight, but that's not a realistic fight. You get what I mean? So that's not going
Right.
like Floyd. That's what I'm saying. You can only put Floyd in exhibition situations to where he's facing like
But he making more
MMA
money
Exactly.
But
in
fights.
he making his
expedition.
bread.
He
But
making
them
more
Yeah,
them
money
he
them
in
is
making
not
his
making no.
expedition
bread.
that he
They ain't
made
making
in
three
Wait,
hundred
his
wait,
million
wait,
dollar
wait,
career.
fights
wait.
though.
He making his bread, but he ruining the legacy y'all were just talking about,
Whose legacy? His legacy? When
bro.
he get in the ring? Come on, bro. You not being
Bro, this
nah,
is
No,
bro.
I'm just
He ruining your
2026.
dreams for him.
This
Your
this is
no your go ahead.
2026 Floyd,
I hear
bro.
you, bro. I hear you.
no.
We
And,
See,
and Floyd can pick his
Tabor, the
fights,
average
bro.
boxer that
He ain't
really look
average,
up
Joy.
the
You keep
no,
talking
but look
average.
no, the average person that really look up the floor, they don't want to see him fight
exactly,
fucking Manny
That's not
Pacquiao and Mike.
true.
They don't want to see this shit, man.
bro.
Man,
What real
that's not
boxing fan,
true. That's
bro? I'm
not
talking
true.
about a
That's not
real.
true because, like
All
I
right,
said
man. All
earlier,
right.
a 60
It
year
ain't
old
300
a
m's.
60-year-old cat got a $40 million bag. What are you
He
talking
got you
about,
feel
man?
me? He got a
Hey,
bag and he gonna pay it to go see him, bro. That's the
like
difference,
Y'all
bro.
niggas,
Jake Paul, yeah, whoop de doo.
It
y'all
don't matter.
I like
Somebody
Jake
The
Paul,
was
man.
hype
I
about that
what he's
celebrity,
doing
I
shit.
though.
got
I ain't
the
gonna
Paul. I
lie.
got
celebrity
Jake.
boxer, Mike Tyson was what 58, 60 years old. People is gonna come for your name.
They
That's
go
what
and
I'm trying
see,
to
bro.
insinuate, brother. People
It,
don't just see y'all comparing apples and oranges.
So if he
When you make
if he
a
would have if
name,
he would
and
have
when
lost to
you make
Jake
a
Paul,
name like Mike Tyson, they you
y'all
right.
niggas, man.
They not going for the age, they going for the name, brother. Period.
I
We
agree.
understand that.
But
Ain't nobody disagreeing with that, but
it's not right
sound
though.
like it. How is
No,
it not
That
right,
nigga said
bro?
it's not
That
right.
don't even make sense. Nigga, you
bro,
not making
bro.
sense.
You
Bro,
not,
You
listen.
put your feelings into this too
No,
bro.
much,
It's
you
not
man.
not.
about
Chill,
feelings,
man.
bro. It's not about feelings. it's about this nigga Floyd. First of all, this not
Hey,
even
K-Rex, they don't understand. It's kind of like you said earlier. Now
No,
boxing
nigga,
became
millions don't
WWF.
No,
It
we
understand you,
get
became
it,
nigga.
bro.
saying.
It's
Y'all
Millions of
are
you
WWE
looking,
niggas don't
y'all are
Millions,
understand.
looking
millions
at
of
it.
people
They
don't
don't take
understand you,
boxing
nigga.
serious.
That's what I'm
So
They
I
look
saying.
at
mean,
it
Y'all
I
like
don't
can
it's
take it
it's
see.
serious, bro.
WWF. Like they just looking at it
Well,
like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
well,
but
person
Y'all
what?
versus this
Hey,
person.
listen,
Like no
Joey,
skills really got to
you
be involved anymore. Like
you
WWF ain't even
right.
making that money.
Right.
Joey,
Joey, you
Nah,
you
they
100%
ain't. They ain't
right,
making that kind of
Joey.
money like that.
Joey, peep game, fam. You know what, bro?
we want to
For the
see top
most,
ranked fighters fight each other, not niggas in
no,
expeditions
that
that's
But they
50
listen,
fucking
name,
years
but
and
they
old
name is
trying to
not
fight.
recognition. They
But
name
their
doesn't
name is
have
not
those
bringing in
recognition.
the name is not bringing in 300 M's.
Thank
They
you,
gonna bring
that's
in
thank
it.
like
you,
20 to 50. You know what I'm
If
saying? That's
that,
thank
all we
you,
if
saying.
that,
But
thank you,
If
what's
thank
that,
if
the
you.
that,
but
yeah,
that's
bro.
what I'm trying to figure out. Like
yeah.
the niggas just want to see like fake boxing shit now. Like niggas don't like
But it,
Nah,
like
niggas want to
listen,
see. Niggas want to see black boxers set trends for the future, brother.
period.
See, Joshua
Like
That's
messed
it,
up.
bro.
what
Yeah,
Mike Tyson and Floyd is doing, they setting trend for the
no
future,
they
yeah.
brother.
not setting no
I
damn
want
trend.
to see Floyd
That's
fight
what
Ray J
like,
next. Fuck it. If we
God
gonna play like
damn.
that,
Oh,
that's what
Joey,
we gonna
see
do
what I'm
then.
saying,
Fuck
And
it.
he
Joey?
gonna
let,
get
Since we
that
Wait,
gonna play
check.
check
like
your
He
that,
Ray
gonna
J,
get
bro.
let's
You
that
do
gonna
it
get
check.
Ray
then.
J off,
We
And
dog.
gonna
he gonna
we
get
gonna
Listen,
see
that
boy,
Floyd
check
fight
if
Ray
the
J.
money makes sense. He gonna get that check.
Ray J gonna get
Look,
no check
man,
because he gonna be
Ray.
dead.
exactly.
Oh man,
He
see,
gonna
look,
kill that
this,
Nigga
nigga.
gonna be
listen,
done. Like,
listen,
Hey,
bro.
he
fuck it.
gonna
We
do
The
it.
just gonna let
niggas,
everybody fight everybody. Like,
yo
fuck
for
it.
hey, listen,
real. yo,
for
Nah,
the
hold up,
most
hold
part,
up, hold up,
let's
hold up,
start
hold up.
mixing
The
go ahead.
way
sports
that,
with shit.
the way
It's
Jay
all about the
Paul
money,
got beat
huh?
up. Hold up, with the way Jay Paul got beat up recently, I think they thinking it over messing with those professional boxers, man. Cause
Hey,
No,
that
Jay Paul
but
that guy
that's
could have
miscalculated
killed
because
like a
Jake
mug.
Paul,
that guy
yeah.
could have literally killed Jay Paul in that
He could
goddamn
have killed
ring,
him.
man.
On the cool, the same way Tyson could have did him.
No, but
Man,
they
you can't
watched
tell.
Joshua take them L's recently, you know,
Listen,
Luis and the African ball, and they thought like, all right, Jake was like, all right, line him up. He next. I'm gonna get no nigga.
Man.
He's still a ranked top. He's still in the top physical
Mm.
shape.
Yeah,
Everything. Like
exactly.
if
Nah,
all
he
right,
you ain't just about to punch it on me, bro. Ain't
like
no
Adrian
way.
Broner jump in the rank fight, he gonna get destroyed. Look at this nigga. Look at him. Like
that
we
nigga
gotta
got a
take it
pot belly,
But
serious,
dog.
bro.
but
That
nobody want to see him though,
No,
bro.
no, no. Why, Tabor? Why they don't want to see AB get back in the ring? Why?
AB
Because
need to get
once
it.
when
That
you
AB need
establish,
to be in there.
hold up, I'm
He's
about to
still a
answer.
four division champ.
Hold up, once when you establish that you have touched and hold four different belts, bro,
Uh huh.
them hands is lethal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he
So
will,
people still want to see him, right, Jake?
I think so. I
You
mean,
know
you
what?
have to understand,
Hey, you
but
know
you
what?
have to
Jake Paul should
understand.
line up AB.
You
Is the
have to
money there?
understand the white folks ain't gonna pay you money the way they paying AB if people don't want to see them.
Bro,
Yeah.
I think between Jake Paul and the MMA fighters, they didn't just completely just ruin boxing. Like I
Of
can't even
course they did.
we
They
at
do it
the
for the
point
internet.
but see that's what I'm saying. Like cause we at the point now to where cause this shit did not used to be like that. If y'all really used to watch it like Floyd, like you said, like Floyd was the top draw type before that, Roy Jones,
No,
Tyson.
Floyd
Like,
was this expedition shit going on. Floyd set that trend with that UFC fight. I cannot that from overseas. What's
Yeah,
that?
he with Conor
Logan
Yeah,
Paul
McGregor. Conor
fight with
McGregor.
yeah. Once when he set the trend
him
for
and Conor.
those
Yeah, you right.
expedition fighting that goes on right now. Like when they seen what those type of guys made that type of money, it raised the bar. I mean, they both set the trend getting that
Yeah.
expedition money. Period.
Yeah,
Then
that was a
wait,
good
That's what
fight though. I like
and
that
that's
fight
what
though.
then
black
Yeah, I would
men
Floyd,
too.
hey
then
listen,
Floyd.
and that's what black men in America do. We set trends that go worldwide. It's been going on for years, bro. Decades at this point. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
Conor McGregor, he was okay, he was average, but when he switched over to that boxing world with Floyd, like it blew up, man. I mean, I think people were shocked. I mean, I think Floyd made 300, and that cat made 180,
He
something like
still
yeah, they
got
that.
made
the
some
Some
bag.
bread.
shit.
Hey,
He
but you know
got
Like,
the
what?
come
bag.
on, man.
Like the draw was huge because they were like, Conor McGregor was on top of his game at that point though. And the whole thing is that like, I mean, realistically, Conor McGregor's not a boxer, he's a fighter. He's an MMA fighter. So but his popularity, man, brought in a huge draw, man. And then people that they could translate that to like, boxing rules, and it's a different skill set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, it's
But
like
it
when they
still
brought that
worked.
Francis dude in, that big black dude who fought that Tyson Fury nigga. Like they
Hmm.
that shit that
What
shit
you talking about? Oh, you
you
talking about my boy Donald? What's his name?
you Francis nigga I don't know how to say his last name, but he fought that tall white
I
motherfucker.
really didn't pay attention to that because I don't like that white cat. But why they was struggling with that cat, man? That white cat, man.
Oh, he could take some punches, bro.
That shit,
That
but
nigga got a rock ass head.
I ain't gonna lie though, the like it's the officiating in boxing sometimes be a little. Cause I remember that fight, like that nigga Francis was kind of whooping on him, bro. I ain't even going. He should have won that shit. Like that's what that's why I don't like this whole mixing and match. Like this shit is not WWE, bro. And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Floyd is setting a bad trend or not. He's setting a bad trend because now it's like
No,
nah,
no, 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 no. You see,
That's
no,
why
you
Platt
no.
said that
Hold
nigga
up,
need to
hold up,
fight a
hold up, hold up.
kangaroo.
Nah,
that's
Hold
what I'm
up, hold up.
Oh
What?
damn.
No, this dude. One thing about intertwine what you just did, professionally is one thing. Expeditionally is totally different. You can equate that to WWF because it's not a professional event, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like
it's a
outside the
show.
professional. Yeah, yeah, it's outside the
It's a show.
professional environment. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get what you're
I
saying.
mean, that's
No,
why a
it's
J
still
Paul.
no. They saying that.
That's why a J Paul can
Hold
have
on, hold on,
can
hold
have
on,
no
Jacob.
professional
Well, let
fights.
Joey talk.
That's
They
why J
saying
Paul can have no professional fight and fight guys the way he fight
all right, but
guys.
Jacob, you're wrong because they trying to add on that his if Mayweather lose, that's going to be on his record. If he wins, it's still going to be on his. It's going to be on his record
But
regardless.
He
everybody
ain't
knows
taking
it's
no
an
losses,
It's
expedition
an
bro.
fight.
exhibition. So I don't
It's
even
still
think
an
But they
expedition. I
still
don't care
got
how
judges. They still got
they had
qualification.
judges with UFC fighting the
But it's
first one. They
still,
gonna always
but
have
it's
that.
still qualified. Like even though regardless, it's still going to be
No,
on
it's
his
not a
record.
professional
It's
exhibition
not
event.
no
fight
belt,
that
but it's still going to be. What you mean? Even
Oh, they might have
even
switched
them
it up.
guys that's on what's that? Aiden Ross, that brand wrist. It's still
oh yeah, the kick.
qualifications for that.
Yeah, I know what you talking about. I ain't gonna lie, Joey. That shit, I only watch that shit
But
for
everybody
entertainment.
know, Mayweather is retired, brother. That's what I'm saying.
But
But see,
how
this is
come
the
how come Floyd can't pivot to like
He don't have
merchandising
to.
and
He don't have
Hollywood?
to.
I mean,
Why
but
That
like
not though? Why
that doesn't
not
make
though,
sense.
Tabor? Why not?
Because
I, I mean,
listen,
damn
this is what
dog,
I'm telling you. He's already
why
he's
not?
already a fitness person the way he is, bro.
You cut
He
that shit
take
right
care of his
off.
body. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, in 6 months, every 6 months he can fight. Every 8 months.
No, but
He can
Tabor,
take.
No, he's
Hold
he's
on,
old as
hold on.
shit,
Let me
dog.
finish.
he's
Let me
he's
finish,
old,
bro.
tripping,
man.
bro.
It
Like,
don't matter,
oh
bro.
my
People want
god,
to
yo,
see it.
we want to see
You
these
don't even
guys
let me
die,
cook,
yo.
Joey, bro.
Joey,
Joey
that's
just
what it's
can't
gonna
let me
take.
cook,
And
bro.
LeBron's gonna play till he's like 60 then, I
I
guess
He
swear,
then. You know
bro.
could.
what
At
I'm saying?
this
Fuck
point,
it. You know what I'm
at this
saying?
Hey, Hutch, that's like I was watching. You seen the clip of Frankie Beverly trying to sing? Like, come on, man, he's
Bro.
old, man.
But that's his thing. That's his thing, though,
He can
bro.
barely sing. He can
Say
It
barely
one
doesn't
thing.
breathe.
matter.
Hold
It's
up,
the
hold up,
feel of the
hold up, hold up,
game.
hold up. Hey, one
Oh
thing
my
about getting
god,
old,
man, we want our men to
one thing
die,
about
bro.
getting old is nothing like touching new money though.
Ain't never nothing like touching
nigga,
some new
money is not.
money.
I swear, bro. Niggas
To
act like
you,
money.
to
Like
So
money.
if
you,
you 60,
Money made the
60
world.
years old and they want to see a performance from you, let's just say
Hey, Jacob,
200,000,
I,
200,000. You
I
know,
say
you
this,
gonna
bro.
pass? You gonna pass up that
I
200,000
say
just because they
this.
want to see you perform?
I'm like, he has
To
other
teach his own.
opportunities
Whoever
though,
wants
bro.
It's
to.
other
bro. That's not the
right.
point, bro.
Exactly like
Well, take that opportunity and look for others. What you talking about?
For
I'm just saying,
boxing,
like, but he's a physical role though. His job is physical, and his
yeah,
body's
yo.
not gonna be in that peak shape
Which
forever,
one?
bro.
Which one?
Floyd, man,
Yeah,
like,
But that's why you
dog,
gotta
Boxing,
like,
take
why
nigga.
it's the
can't
advantage.
he
game,
why can't
That's
he
though,
why
do
you
something
bro.
gotta
else with
take
his likeness?
advantage. That's why you
What about
gotta
his
take
It's
name
the
image
love
advantage.
of
and
the
likeness,
game.
dog?
Y'all want this nigga to fight until he's 90. Is y'all
Like,
crazy?
how come Floyd Mayweather
That's what
how
he
come
want
Mayweather
to do, bro.
doesn't have a
We
It
can't
boxing
doesn't
control
ring
his
matter.
now,
He
game.
gotta
dog?
know when to stop. You gotta know that's it.
bro. That's what
First
I'm
of
saying.
all,
That's
Mayweather.
That's
that.
not
First
true,
of all,
bro.
by definition, being 50 old professionally, that cat is different. Period.
I mean, yeah, but it's not gonna last forever, bro.
But bro, that was my
This
point
is
But
earlier,
crazy,
it
bro.
don't.
But see,
This is not
let me
WWE.
tell you how.
Can't imagine forever.
Let me tell you how Floyd worked.
ever, bro.
he know he got so much haters, right?
Oh
And they want to
god.
see him. No, they want to see him lose so bad.
Oh
He
my
gonna keep taking
Facts.
advantage of
We
that.
don't
Man.
care
They
about him
He,
losing
will.
it's
anymore.
not
I,
about
We don't
hating.
care.
I'm not
It's not
talking
Just
about
about
that
you.
hating,
I'm
bro.
fast.
just talking about in general. He
Nobody
know
care
there's
about
so many.
Floyd losing a fight at
Listen, slow
57
down,
years
Come on. Yes,
old.
they do, bro.
Not
Jody,
in
slow down.
6,
I'm about
bro.
to tell
Not
you
in
again. Look,
2026, bro.
Floyd's smart
Floyd,
enough to know, long as he have that hate, it's a profit, man.
When
Period.
he was a ranked top fight, yes. But now when he retired, keyword
He's
retired,
making more
and he
money
coming back
old than he
and
was
getting
making
back in
when
there
he was
doing these
young. What
expedition
is you
fights,
talking?
he's
nobody ain't worrying
losing
about this.
money. This nigga is losing money. He's
I
not
don't know,
fighting no
man.
more,
This
Y'all
bro.
nigga
niggas just
have
want these
made
niggas
Bro,
more
keep
y'all need to
dying
money.
be
on these rings,
realistic,
man.
bro.
This
God
nigga have made
damn,
more
man.
money after he
Blowing the
retired
money, bro. If
than
you
in his
blowing
prime.
the money
That's why
versus
I was hurt
Hey,
when Roy Joe Jr. went back in the ring. I'm like, yo, he going
yo,
and that
nah,
white
that
boy
was
destroyed.
terrible.
Yeah,
That was
man. Like
terrible, bro.
y'all
That was
dudes just
Joey,
terrible.
don't stop, man.
Joey,
What up?
question,
Oh,
bro.
I forgot
What
Do
up?
you
about that.
have
That was Mike
somebody?
Tyson. That was Mike Tyson. I
Do
forgot about that.
do you have somebody in your family, no matter what their age is, that they just can't stop eating bacon or pork, and you
What?
can't tell them nothing?
Oh no, they gotta lose a leg or damn near be on that bed to understand that they gotta
See, and
stop.
that's
Well,
what
that's
they
how
understand
Floyd. That's
about
But
how
their
no, no,
Floyd
no, no,
finances.
came.
no, no,
Floyd,
no.
you
But
just
guess
bring
what?
up
They're
Floyd.
gonna have
Come
Joey
on.
right there to tell they raggedy ass, yo, put that pork sandwich down and cut it out.
Maybe
First
they
of all,
need
you ain't
that.
supposed to be
Hey,
eating
They
that
hey,
ain't
around
gonna
me
but
anyway,
listen.
but but
nigga.
the
They
thing
ain't
is
gonna
that
listen. They
ain't
ain't gonna
nobody
listen.
telling Floyd that he has to stop doing what he's doing. But I'm saying,
Cause
like, why
why
does he not?
would you?
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Why can't he take other opportunities? Because his name and image and likeness is worth something. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Like,
that
Hey Hutch, at this point,
Bag
his
ain't the
name should
same.
make money for him. He shouldn't even have to fight or
exactly.
nothing, bro.
I
But
think
that's
that
where people was questioning all this businessman stuff. We like, nah, ain't no much of a businessman if you got to jump back in
Well,
that
I'm
ring
gonna
and keep
go this.
fighting, bro.
I'm gonna
Come
go on
on,
this
bro. I'm gonna
right.
get that
And I
I'm
hate
gonna
bag
to
go.
say
too.
it,
Hey,
hey
hey,
yo,
Hey,
that
hey,
nigga
Hucko.
50
I'm
a
gonna go
hater,
this
but
right.
50 was right the whole time.
Who age group around Mayweather or younger can step in the ring right now to this day?
Bernard
Name
Hopkins,
about 10 of
Bernard
them.
old ass.
Listen
wait,
to
you
me.
said his age group.
That can make 100. Now check out these numbers now.
The numbers matter.
Hey,
Who can make these numbers
Jake, you
at
don't know if he
Floyd?
making
Hold
a
on,
hundred,
let me
bro.
get it out. Let me get it out, Joe. Who can at age his age on down to prime? Who can jump in the ring 2026 that can still have Netflix? You know, Netflix can pay you 100 to 300 million in one night.
So that's a few niggas.
he. Oh, right now. Now I don't know if there's anybody right now that could do that.
I mean, if okay, like
And
if
you
Devon,
telling that man to sit on the sideline and don't
He's
have them
not
folks
gonna make
touch.
80.
300 M's, bro. Like you crazy.
I
You
Dang.
said a
crazy.
hundred. I said 100 to 300. Listen
He's
to me.
not gonna
'Cause
make 100 M's on a fight.
Netflix
He's
paid a
20 to
60 year
50,
old
dog. 20
a
to 50.
Netflix paid a 60-year-old nigga 40 million.
20 to 50, dog. That's all Floyd getting, bro.
Oh yeah,
20 to
nah,
50.
you tripping, and you a hater.
Nah, bro. I ain't tripping,
Man,
bro.
come
why
on,
he
bro. Why
gotta be a
y'all
hater?
doing that, bro?
Why he
Why
gotta
it
be a hater, bro? Like, come
it's
I'm
on,
not
it's
man.
hating,
still a
dog.
lot of
That's
Cause,
just
bread,
the
cause
bro.
you
man,
know
man.
why he
Nobody
a
want to see
hater?
it.
Because I don't
Cause he
care how
can't fight
y'all
a he
feel
can't
about
fight a
Floyd.
top ranked boxer that
Floyd
nobody
ain't
want to
lacing up
see.
them shoes if you talking about them numbers.
That's why
Period.
Bro,
you
all
not
right,
gonna
all
There
see
right.
you
them.
Let
go.
me
Come
wait.
on,
Let me give
G.
an example. Let me get a scenario out real quick. So let's say, like, for all the legal stuff that Javante got going on to the side. So if they announce today, nigga, like, just boom, all right, we got Javante and Floyd that's coming in like November or some shit like that. Like, how much money do you think them niggas gonna make, depending on, like, okay, like let's say
First of all, when you negotiate, you got to bring numbers on Floyd's level. If you can't even sit at Floyd level if you haven't made 100 plus. That's how
saying
value his
Tank,
name.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie, Jake.
Now that's fact because ain't nobody doing it outside of Floyd.
Tank is like one of the top. But like, if he didn't have
He's
the shit
not
he
gonna
got,
fight that
So
dude, bro.
name one fight expedition or professionally, because I can name few for Floyd. Name one fight professionally or expedition that Tank have got paid 100 to 300 million.
That
Y'all are
nigga,
just proving exactly the point I'm making. He ain't did it, and Floyd ain't taking it. You're not gonna see a fight that is gonna be more than 40 million.
yeah, I was
But
just
you
40,
about
can
to
50
see
say,
million.
bro,
how.
So
we
he's
But
not
not
gonna
hold
fight.
up. So
we
listen,
in
if I'm
different
Floyd
times.
lawyer,
Like,
and I'm going into
Damn,
Netflix,
bro.
a multi-billion-dollar company, and I'm bringing those previous fights to Floyd, you can to the table to Netflix. You cannot talk about them little numbers to me, man, at all, because he have already proven the ticket sales. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's proven.
part of negotiation, bro. So outside of Floyd, who can sit down expeditionally or professionally that can bring numbers to the table to
well,
Netflix or anyone that's paying like them? Who
let
can
me
do that outside of
Right.
Floyd?
tell you. Wait,
And
Jacob, let me talk. Let me talk real quick, real quick. Let me tell you the problem with that. Boxing is not what it was, so it's not. It don't have the popularity it has. That's why people only
But
watch,
this old nigga still showing up with you can't say that because
bro.
this
That's
old nigga
because
Bag,
that
the
you
yo, what the
bashing,
bag?
yeah,
no,
this old nigga you bashing can bring the bag to the table. So
you
what is
missing
he
the
talking
point.
Yeah,
about?
G.
Missing the point, bro. You missing the point. Them nigga, the boxing don't have the fan base that it used to have. Like back in the day, you can have
Oh, so Floyd can only bring the fan base out. That's
no,
what you saying.
that's
Only Floyd can bring the boxing community out. That's what you said, right?
Man,
Because
bro.
not at this
you
time.
Floyd,
That
cannot
shit
shit on
dead,
that
bro.
bro,
man about
bro.
his numbers that he bring
Huh,
out.
come on,
Oh my
man.
You can
god,
He's
shit on other
old,
boxers.
man.
You
Like
can shit
he's
on
not getting
boxers
them prices.
outside.
The last
You
fight he
can
had
shit
where that
on
was high
boxers
was
outside of
Jake Paul.
Floyd.
Jake Paul, and then he did the UFC guy. Those are the top paid fights
They
that he
ain't
ever
coming to
did.
CJ
That's
Paul no
it.
more.
That's
They ain't
it.
coming to
That's
CJ Paul. They ain't
exactly,
coming to
Jacob.
CJ Paul no more.
Exactly. So them prices is not going to be up there to 100,000, 200 million, 200 something. It
Nigga,
ain't
you
going to be up
crazy.
there no more. It
Floyd,
ain't.
Floyd
That's
can do
it.
it. Floyd can do it.
No, not anymore. No, them
Not
numbers is
only
going
Floyd is
down.
once again, Floyd is not
Now,
lacing up his shoes.
if he
Floyd is
gets
not lacing.
promoters or he get
Listen to me, Jody. It got to make sense.
Jacob,
Floyd
they
is not
not
lacing
paying
up
these
them
fighters that
shoes.
much, bro. And he's
This
doing an
old ass
expedition fight.
nigga, is not lacing up his shoes if you not talking about them numbers.
He don't. You think he really wouldn't lace up them shoes right now for 40 million right now?
bro. Tank make 20 million to
Hell no,
40.
he make that annually. I just
You
told you that
think
he
Get the
make that
fuck
Floyd?
out of
annually.
here.
You hold up.
All right, all
If you
right.
think Floyd ain't coming
Because
out, if you think Floyd ain't coming out
I
for
don't know that
20,
nigga money.
40, that's what I'm.
Google it. Google say he
No,
making.
that Google shit be fraud too. That all
Where
that
do
shit be
y'all
fraud with
get
niggas'
y'all
money.
information, fake ass news from? I want to go there too.
Ain't no fake ass news.
So what
Obviously,
y'all talking about
them
outside of Google?
them court papers
Outside
gonna
of
say it's
Google.
fake. That nigga owed all
And
that
he
bread.
ain't sweating, he ain't ducking and
What
dodging.
y'all you know, nigga? You ain't near that nigga. You don't know what he going through right
He act
now.
like he
What the
this
fuck is
nigga best
wrong with
friend.
you?
Go to
You don't
Las
know what this
Vegas.
nigga
Go
going
to
through.
Las Vegas. Go to Las Vegas to his
Nigga
gentleman
owe
club. I
back
bet
child
you see
support
it.
for 1 point something million.
Man,
Got
you
all this
talking about?
tax situation.
You talking about?
Signing bad checks. Like, what
Y'all
is
haven't
wrong with
came
niggas,
up.
bro?
I'm about to tell you what's wrong with me. Y'all still haven't came up with a number that one watch he on
Bro, I
18.
literally said
What,
20 to
what
40.
the?
I said 20 to 40 million,
Them
bro.
numbers you crying about, that one watch purchase, y'all still ain't touched 18 million yet. So what is y'all talking about? So
Nigga.
if that man ain't worried about selling that $18 million watch that he purchased, he ain't worried about
I
them
mean, that's
killers and bitch.
on him. That's his
He
watch.
ain't worried
So
about them killers and bitch y'all crying about.
how you know though, Jacob? You don't know. You don't
Because
know what this man
because
going
the
through.
IRS ain't ran in his house. The IRS ain't took nothing.
Shit, that nigga had to
Ain't
show 30
nobody took
watches.
nothing from his
He
property.
had it. We don't know. Yes, they did. You don't even look it up.
So
They
don't
took his
talk
Bro,
fucking
nothing
strip
you
club.
don't know.
They
Don't
took his
20.
talk
strip
nothing you
club. They
don't
took his
know.
strip
Don't
club. They
talk
took
nothing you don't
they
know.
took his strip club. Look it
Don't
up.
talk nothing you don't
Bro.
know.
You don't know.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
tried.
why I'm not
The
talking down. Like
Yeah,
I
because
know.
be quiet then, nigga. If we sit up here telling you, how you
But
gonna
I
tell
know
us we
I
don't
know he
know?
got an $18 million
All right,
purchase. I
man.
know
All right.
that.
$18 million
I
purchase.
know they ain't took none of his fleets of cars. I know
Uh,
that.
Jacob,
Hey,
I
he's
know they
losing
Floyd
ain't
all.
was punching on
Jacob,
I
Jacob,
Floyd,
know
Jacob,
they
bro.
ain't
Jacob,
took none of his
Jacob,
property. I
Jacob,
know that.
Jacob. They taking his
I'm on
condos.
your
They
ass.
taking his cars. They are
Hey,
taking
hey,
stuff.
Then
Hey,
you
hey,
holler
listen.
fake news. That's fake
Then
news,
Hey,
that
man.
was
That's
fake
fake
y'all,
news
news.
when you tell
That's
this
fake
nigga.
news. That's fake
hey,
news, man.
his
That's fake
hey
news, man.
Floyd
They taking
Floyd
his
Floyd
shit.
best chance of making some money would
What
be that
website
that
I could go so
Pacquiao.
I can see it
Look
myself,
it
man?
up. Look it
I
up,
looked up
Jacob.
Google. I looked up Google. He
No,
said
do it right now. They see what they taking from him. They took his condos. They taking his cars. They took his
fake news,
plane. They took
fake
his
It's a whole
news,
lot of
plane.
hate going
fake
on.
That's
news,
not
fake
hate.
news,
How is
Bro,
it
why
hate
fake
when
do it
we?
news,
gotta
It's
be
But
hate?
putting
Bro?
listen,
out. Hold on, hold
fake
on, hold on,
news.
hold
It
on.
gotta be
So
hate,
it's
bro.
hate when you sit up here telling people that the information that's
It's
out there
hate when it's
publicly.
not factual.
All right, man. That's niggas for you, boy. I
What
tell
the
you.
hey,
fuck,
hey,
It's
listen,
hate when it's not
Joey.
factual.
bro?
Y'all know what
No,
y'all sound like when it comes to
no.
like the new age of boxing and what Floyd doing. Y'all
What
sound like
up?
them old niggas that heard the rap music back in the day. It was
No,
like,
this is not
nah,
what
this
that
all.
is.
That is not
That's
the
Not what
same.
exactly
that
what
is,
this
No,
bro.
it's
is.
not about
This
Oh
compare
my God,
rapping
bro.
to fighting.
at
Come
all,
on, come on,
at
Hey,
all,
hey,
Sport.
but
bro.
This
hey,
is what this is
Y'all
right now, bro.
tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping today, bro. Nigga, the Floyd it just ruined boxing, bro. That's literally my point. This
Oh man,
nigga,
he changed
this
the game. How he ruined it? It's
nigga,
supposed to elevate.
ain't
bro.
It
nobody
got to
paying.
elevate, brother.
He ain't ruined no game, man. He's just not in demand like that. Nobody wants to see old boxers like that. Like they're not
No,
gonna pay.
you
They're
can't
not gonna
afford to
pay.
pay his
They're not
ticket
gonna
price.
pay three
Yes,
hundred
they
million to
will,
see an
bro.
old boxer,
How we
bro.
Yes,
go
they
from
will. They already did.
wait,
Come
wait,
on,
wait,
No,
man.
they
wait,
The
hold up,
whole
haven't.
hold
boxing,
up.
the whole
It
Hold
hasn't
boxing
up.
been
community
proven.
come out.
You can look at the purses of all the old boxers that fight, and none of it's 300 million.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
none of them been Floyd. None of them been Floyd, bro. Come on, bro.
Bruh.
Give it to the black man. That ain't him.
Dude,
They
it's
ain't
not
him,
about
bro.
him. It's not about disrespecting
Hey,
Floyd. It's
Tabora, I'm
about the
gonna put
market
something in the chat,
demand,
bro.
bro.
My fault, y'all. I'm gonna put something in the chat. I'm about to dip. Happy Father's Day to
Man,
y'all
fake
boys, man.
news.
Happy
Hey,
Father's
hey,
Day
Happy
to
Father's
y'all,
Day.
man.
hey,
Yeah,
don't put no
Happy
fake
Father's
news
Day to
together.
y'all, man. No,
happy
ain't no
Father's
fake
Day
news, Jacob.
happy Father's Day to
Happy Father's
everybody,
Day.
and
Happy
happy and
Father's
all the
Day.
guys up in the chat box or whatever. I mean
Yeah, the
the
On the
chat.
panel.
panel. My fault. There you go. The
Yeah,
panel.
panel. Happy Father's Day to all y'all boys, man. Hey, Jacob, it's not
Yeah,
fake
y'all too,
news,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Fake
Damn,
news,
bro.
man. If it don't cover Google, it's fake, man.
Hey,
it's
The
fake.
internet
hey,
is damn near Google. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why you
Nigga,
can't
Google
accept this man losing stuff?
Everybody go to Google, man, for the
Google
info.
is just
Hold on.
AI now, bro. That's all Google is now.
I'm out. Y'all boys have a good day.
You too, Joe.
I want to know where y'all get y'all news outside of Google. Y'all still ain't told me.
Nigga, from actual sources, my nigga. Like, I'm not just. That's the problem. Everybody just look at the first thing the Google AI should say. Like, you can't do that, bro. You gotta look through websites, bro.
But it is a such thing as fake news. Would you agree?
Yeah, of course. That's all that go around in the time we in. But I'm saying, like, my whole point was just Floyd, bro. Floyd is going broke, bro. Just end the story. That nigga. That's why he this nigga's in trouble, bro. He at this point. That's what I'm about to say. You might as well bring Tyson back. We might as well just start doing shit because it's like it don't matter no more. We not in the Ali and Joe Frazier time, so this shit just start doing whatever. As long as niggas making money, bro, that's all that matters, I guess. Shit, because
I'm about to
Floyd,
go make money now.
because that's why niggas get mad. Because niggas want to get mad when the fight don't be all that, but it's like, okay, you paid all this money to go see the fight. What you was expecting? Like that's what I was saying about the Tyson and Jake fight. Like y'all niggas, what were y'all expecting, bro? Like them niggas was not about to go out there and put on no masterclass performance. Like that shit.
But
That's
you
all.
will be this. But you will be this genuine. Even saying that when Floyd been around since the '90s, brother.
That's what I'm saying. But we can't. But that's what I'm saying. It get to a point. Like it used to be. Okay, you starting up. You feel me? You build your rank up. All right. You get to your prime, you boxing your prime. Then you get to a certain point, bro. You just stop. You get what I'm saying? Like it didn't used to be this shit, bro.
I mean,
Where,
Floyd's like, what, 49, 48, 49? That's not even considered senior citizen.
but bro, that's you gotta think once you get past 40, like your body cannot go. It don't matter. Like that's what I was trying. That was my whole point with the Tyson thing. Tyson at 57, 58, that nigga's not the same as 28-year-old Tyson with the lethal hand. Like, it's a difference, nigga. He can still punch hard, maybe, but like, yeah, the nigga ain't. it ain't gonna be like he could probably kill somebody in like the early 2000s. Like he can't do that shit now. Like that's my point. It'll probably do
Man,
that.
Mike Tyson would knock your ass out before you even say finish that sentence, man.
That be niggas' problem. Y'all don't think realistically, bro. If Tyson, yeah, okay, everybody know who Tyson is and shit, and like his accomplishments and what he did, but it's like okay, this nigga, people grow old. Like that's what I'm saying. Your body deteriorates. That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see Floyd stand and not get.
I
Like,
truly understand where you're going, but there are some people that get older, brother, that stay active, stay in shape. They may not as what you insinuating may not as be at their peak, but if you stay in that gym and stay active, you still can be in shape more than some of these young guys. So
no,
just to try.
I get what you're saying too. Like it's a cause I was just having a conversation with an older guy about this. Like, yeah, it's important. Now we talking about just regular individuals, you feel me? That shit is important. Get up every day, work out, and that's how you continue. You stay right, you stay healthy. But we talking about boxing, nigga, it don't matter how much it's like, bro, your skill is not going to be the same like when you was like in your prime.
Floyd is proving you wrong.
How is
What,
Floyd me wrong?
what was that, man?
Yeah, that's how is Floyd wrong, bro?
I understand what you insinuate, my brother, but even Platt will tell you, you might not have that thump as you insinuating, like I said, but an active man in general still can give you hell per se. You understand what I'm trying to say? And when you talk about professional, a man for his ex boxer, they know. I don't care if they get older or not. They know how to go in that gym and get top notch shape, if that makes sense. So they will be well above the average guy being in top shape. I don't care if they is Mike Tyson age, because they have the training and mental to know more than the average Joe.
Got you. Like the string, man.
So let me make this point real quick. So when y'all try to insinuate, Floyd is old. Floyd is old, but he still have that top notch shape, and people know that they're gonna get something from him. And now once when he start losing it in the ring, and people see it with their own eyes, I believe that's when they're gonna stop paying it. But long as he jump in that ring and still show that he can get the job done, I believe people still gonna pay to see Floyd.
Yes, bro. He a champion, bro. People want to see Floyd, bro. That money go talk. And whoever didn't have the money on the last fight, they got it on this fight, and so they going to that fight.
And like I insinuated earlier, Floyd is smart enough to know, man, hatred generate money throughout his whole career. And can you imagine that guy thinking like that 50 fights and he never lost? So he just continued on that thrive of, going back in that ring to show people he still got it and proving them wrong. And he made a whole lot of money doing it.
Well, in the end, I don't think that they're going to, well, there's always going to be a market to see him. I wouldn't go. Um, he needs to learn how to pay his taxes, and all this stuff can be avoided. Up beyond that, he getting played by the community got out of race. Look at all these people, all this money he spent. Floyd, and that's what I'm saying. You really, if you support Floyd after looking at him and this Johnny Dane, I have to question you because what is he good for? He didn't pay his taxes. Everywhere you look, and I seen him with the Louis, I seen him with the Gucci stuff. He just gets beat, man. These people make so much money off of him.
Okay, so let's just say they stick with that $200,000 lawsuit. You don't think he can cover that in court?
No, if he could, he would.
That's what I'm
So
saying. That
so the
thank you for that.
7 million. So if the feds haven't, like I've been saying all day, if the feds haven't took any property or anything to fulfill that $7 million debt, what is that indicating?
What's the procedure? They're gonna put their liens and all of that. There's a period when they go in and they confiscate your assets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he has the money though. I mean, if you're going to jail for $200,000, he just doesn't have the income.
But
Exactly.
he never went to jail. That's more like a civil suit.
No, not that the checks. The checks weren't civil.
Well, I'm sorry, you haven't been to court yet to
Okay,
defend it.
well then, yeah, he'll get a court date. It's up to him. He don't pay it. He'll find out.
Yeah, you can't just bounce the debt. Yeah, that whole check thing. Yeah, you can't just do that.
But can't someone scam your name and pretend that you Floyd and
No, you like they can track. Like, bro, that's the
Yeah.
thing about during crime. I'm gonna just say it like this: during crime in 2026 is honestly just stupid. Because one, there's cameras everywhere, and two, they can track literally almost everything you do. So it's like when Floyd did that, they all they had to do was trace his steps. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it like it's Floyd. Like Floyd did it. Like it ain't that type of situation, bro. Like Floyd did it.
Yeah, bro.
but do you
Yeah,
think
but
as
that ain't.
much but knowing that he have an $18 million jury that he purchased, if he didn't want the $200,000 necklace, wouldn't you think he would have just gave it back? Or
I don't. That yeah, I don't know what he be
I
doing.
don't understand why a guy that's have a purchase $18 million jewelry will want to steal a $200,000 watch. To me, that doesn't make any sense. To me,
I don't know. I think
Mm.
Floyd, he's struggling out here, man.
because he
Yeah.
easily can just hand the necklace back or whatever he purchased. He can just give it back.
He
Why
he
would,
owed Dubai. He owed Dubai money, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
how
Like
much? How much?
I
I think he owed Dubai because
oh
he turned down a fight though. But go ahead.
I seen it was like 200 million. I may be wrong, but the last time I checked. Yeah, it was about 200 million, and I can't remember exactly what he everything he was buying, but he was just probably just splurging. That's what I'm saying. You can't, and he's retired. That was the whole point we was trying to make. Like you can't be retired,
But
and
how
you
can you? To me, that don't make no sense. If a guy been boxing since the '90s and he's the most earning boxer in boxing career, what Spurs got to
Well,
do
he
with
blew his
make
money,
more
man. He
money?
don't have the money.
yeah,
Whatever he did with it, he don't have it. They're coming after him, and if he had this money, he wouldn't let
But
these
that's a little
cases get as
purse.
far as they are. No, he wouldn't.
That's
He
not
wouldn't do all that.
that's not even a big purse. That's a little purse, little tiny
And he
purse.
still ain't paying those taxes, man. And he's not paying this watch that he do this. So he's going to wind up getting locked up, man. If he does that, he's gonna pay, man. I
If
don't know
he
why
do
people
that,
think.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
give
don't
him
know
some
why
of my
people
money
think.
to get him out, to bail him
Yeah, I
out. I'm
don't
gonna
even
give him
think he's
my
a
money.
draw at this point. He's not even a draw.
yeah, he's
But
not
what we're
playing.
gonna have to do, what we're gonna have to do, is we got to get out of here, man. I done took some hits, etc. We done talked about 3 hours about this stuff. You certainly got a right to your opinion. Go ahead, K Rax. You can have the last word.
Oh
We
no,
gotta
no, no.
lock this up, man. We out of here. Go ahead, K Rax.
Oh no, I was just gonna say no. That's just the whole thing. I just don't think Floyd to draw no more. Like that, the whole him and Connor. Him and Logan Paul and all of that, like that was an experiment, I guess. But yeah, he not after them fights. Like I don't think Floyd need to fight. Like the Pacquiao fight, like yeah, you get initial hype, because of like back in the day, but that nah, bro, that Floyd not a drug. Like if you a real boxing fan, you know Floyd not. Unless you like just specifically a Floyd fan, yeah, Floyd ain't. Floyd just need to. I don't know what he need to do, but he need help. He need
There you
help.
go. Like, share, support, man.
All right, Plat.
All right.